We don't have a Twitter.
So fuck off on Twitter.
Yeah, just don't. But I hear it's pretty cool over there.
Yeah, we do have a Twitter, by the way. I just realized.
We do?
100%, yeah.
Oh, tweet us.
Today's sponsor for the Silver Boys Brunch Squad is plastic nail polish.
Oh.
That's the product.
Recycled.
But it has a name that's catchy and good.
Is it recycled?
It's called Recyclo Nail Polish.
Oh, you
Made
guys.
of recycled plastic. Doesn't come in liquid form. Pre-formed fingernails that you can stick on your fingers to increase your joy and number of friends. Get it?
Otherwise known as press-ons.
On with the show.
Wake up with us. We're the Silver Boys Brunch Squad. We're going to brunch together.
We're gonna listen to the world.
This is my song. Okay. Put myself out there.
Who would ever want to listen to this?
I'm glad you did it because I was thinking wrapped goat cheese, which is how goat cheese comes.
Welcome back, you guys, for episode number 20 of the Silver Boys Brunch Squad.
We've been doing this a year and a half.
20 episodes, baby.
Yeah, which is like...
Good pace. It's a hefty pace.
What, do the math on that. How many episodes?
Once every 4 weeks or so.
Good.
Yeah. You don't want to rush into things.
Sometimes I rush.
Sometimes I rush too. I'm more likely to rush into really anything.
You know they say only fools rush in.
They say that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a movie?
Yep.
Have you seen it?
I'm sure I have.
I don't know that I have.
I'm at that age though where, and I think you are also at this age because you're older than me, where we've seen a movie in the life where we could remember it, but it's been so long that we just don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like remember that movie with Tim Allen and the son that he had from the jungle?
Yeah, Jungle to Jungle.
I do not remember what the premise of that is at all.
That's a bad example for me. I remember a lot about that movie.
Sure, it has the word jungle in it.
Yep.
Twice.
That's true. I remember at the time having a crush on the girl that he had a crush on. I remember there being fish sticks involved, or no, just eating fish out of the. They cooked the fish out of the fish tank, shooting flies with this little thing. All kinds of shenanigans. But you could be forgiven for confusing that with like George of the Jungle at the time.
Same time period.
Right. Jungle movies.
Yeah.
Reasonable to get that mixed up.
And I grew up in neither.
In neither jungle
nor city.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, well, you guys ever been to Conifer Village out in East Olympia? It's very quiet, but my neighbor's name's Benny.
There's a corn maze not too far away, too.
Yeah, and if it's...
Big one.
And if it's closer to the summertime, then you don't have to wear gloves. But if it's near Halloween, you should wear gloves.
You remember a lot more about that than Jungle to Jungle.
Yeah. It was my life.
Yeah. I like your sweatshirt.
Hey, me too.
Yeah.
I can't believe we did that.
This is insane. I got my sister, hi Kelly, thank you, just gave me this sweatshirt. And I was telling Jay before the podcast, I put this on, I got ready to leave and I put this on Monday and I looked at myself and I thought, I look really good. I really like this outfit, I like this white sweatshirt. I'm going to wait and wear this on the podcast. And then Jay gets here and he goes, are you kidding me? And he shows me this, which I didn't know he owned because he never wears it.
I don't ever wear this.
Yeah.
I think last time I wore this, my hair was short.
Wear the white sweatshirt, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be easy to look. This is going to be an easy episode to watch. There's nothing distracting or offensive or...
White shirt, white table, white wall, white Brian. Blue jeans. Good looking Nikes. What do you like about that?
Exactly.
Hope all of it.
Maybe.
Hope all of it.
Hopefully.
This is also a new edition.
Tell us what you think.
It costs a lot.
Or just leave any comment at all. That would be great. That'd be a good first step for
This
us.
is about, what is it, $1,000?
About $1,000
iPad.
bought it for the show.
Right. Just for the show.
Yeah.
It's going to stay right there. Really just act as a
Guide.
piece de resistance, as they say.
Yeah, pizza of resistance.
Yeah.
If you want a translation of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it says right here, Silver Boys Brunch Squad number 20. That's in reference to this episode. I'm not going to do this.
And come along. Come on.
Someday. So this is going to
Can
feel...
you find the next word? Yes, chicken sandwiches.
You actually nailed that. So the production value, I'm setting a goal to and just increase it a little bit, whether it's in editing, in post, in the set, each episode. So someday
One day,
we really can have
Victor Cruz on.
we can have Victor Cruz, the former New York Giants wide receiver Victor Cruz, and he can teach us how to salsa.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually where when we first talked about starting this podcast, that's where I imagined we would go.
This will be
It's kind of like
eventually
like a morning show, you know, with like people who are important but not so important.
Would you rather pretend that we get paid $100,000 a year each to do this?
Okay.
Or we can get paid $100,000 a year each to have a morning radio show. What would you rather?
This.
Yeah, me too. But same number of listeners. I checked our last YouTube video before this. 6 views so far.
On YouTube? Mm-hmm.
People
They slip and...
No, they're eating it up. Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, out of the 24 average listeners we have...
That's a higher average, I think, than... It's been a long time since we were earning that number. We'll get him back.
Go tell your friends.
Yeah. But, anyway, so new edition. This is here, but no promises.
Yeah.
That's not how we roll. As we talked about last time, we're not about promises.
Yeah, we'll get sponsored whenever we feel like it.
Yeah. But also, a fun fact for today, we have the same size can, but due to like a trick of the camera, Jay appears bigger than me, but he's actually much smaller.
Yeah, you guys thought I was 6'4".
4'6".
4'6". Yeah.
Yep.
Also, there's a very actually high quality software.
What is this?
There's a
software.
There's a high quality fucking.
Yeah.
I don't sound. I'm actually. We're gonna stop this bit. It's old.
Okay.
I'm over it.
Okay, good.
I'm tall.
Well, let's jump right into the first thing.
Chicken sandwiches.
Oh, that's not. Now I get what the bit was. You're gonna talk about how the microphone looks the size it needs to, like it's a small microphone or something like that.
No, I actually was gonna say I don't sound like this at all. I sound like a very small French man.
Oh, so I can actually hit a switch and then it'll fix your voice. There you go. Now you should hear his actual voice now. So
I'm a small French man.
yeah, see, that's what you just said. You'd sound like. Here, I'll flip it back. All right, he should sound deeper again.
I'm so deep.
Hold on, too much.
It's a little too much.
Too much. Chicken sandwiches. So we have some notes for today, and Jay came in. The first thing he did is he said, "I need to add chicken sandwiches to this list." Is it just the word at the moment, or do you really want to talk a lot about this?
I want to talk a lot about it.
I'm down.
Well, so
We just like to talk, so
I would say
okay.
like 2 years ago I found something. Jesus.
So I know you were burping or whatever, but it was like you were being emotionally affected by your words a little bit.
Verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves.
I can't even with this.
2 years ago.
Yeah, chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, I found out chicken sandwiches could be very, very good. Mm-hmm. And so I just kept eating them.
Yeah.
And now this sounds boring, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
A good fried chicken sandwich is what? What are the ingredients here? We got a bun.
You got a bun.
Soft, typically a sweeter.
We're going to differ a
sweeter
lot on
bun.
this, so to be agreeable, I'm just going to name traditional ingredients, not what I would like. So you need a nice bun.
Nice bun.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Pickles.
Pickles.
Yep.
Lettuce. Chicken.
Fried.
The end. Tomatoes. Here or there. 50-50.
So here's what I have found with tomatoes on a chicken sandwich is that the juice from the tomato can sog down the breading on the chicken.
Sog the breading.
And I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
I would say that it's an acceptable piece,
Yeah.
but if it's below the lettuce, strike 3, you're out.
Oh, that's all the strikes you get.
Never come back. Actually, if you put tomato below the lettuce on anything
Yeah.
besides a salad,
Yep.
call your dad.
Call your dad. Talk to him.
Ask for some advice.
Why am I like this?
Who are you?
Yep. I mean, if I'm getting to be clear, if that chicken sandwich was offered to me, I would choose to remove
Pickles.
everything but the chicken.
You don't like pickles.
I hate pickles. I don't like mayonnaise. Like, I won't eat a pickle intentionally.
Yeah.
Except for, like, every couple of years, every probably 3 years, I'll try a pickle again just to see if anything's changed. We're on track. Still hate them. But, yeah, I don't want pickles. I do not like mayonnaise. The lettuce might leave the lettuce, I guess. Don't want the tomato. It would just be chicken and lettuce on a bun.
Yeah.
Or maybe just chicken, because I love the simplicity of just chicken and bread.
Yeah.
This is one of the ways in which we're different, me and Jay.
Yeah. Like
I like very simple flavors. Like, when I used to eat meat, if I'm cooking beef, if I'm browning the meat, I'm not adding any seasoning to that.
no salt.
Nothing. Just the flavor of the ingredient.
Ground beef can be pretty boring.
I liked it.
I mean, it's not bad, but
Yeah. I like simple
like
flavors.
a steak. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just ground beef. It's like,
Or you could just cook everything in garlic butter, and then it doesn't matter what other ingredients
dude.
you put on anything.
yeah.
But anyways, what
Oh, yeah,
else
chicken
about the
sandwiches.
chicken sandwich?
So that's your ingredients. Now,
Yeah.
McDonald's, Burger King, all these different places, they've all had like a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A,
McChicken.
McChicken,
McChicken no mayo. Shout it out.
the long chicken sandwich that Burger King had. It was like a hoagie bun with like a
You brought me back to the Italian chicken from Burger King.
there you go.
That was a mother-loving jam. I ate every chance I got. I would go get one of those. I loved those.
Italian chicken long witch.
The Italian Shalom.
Burger chains with a long channel.
Come on down.
Come on down, channel. Popeyes has a chicken sandwich, obviously. It's Popeyes.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken didn't. They used to have
Yep.
that chicken Caesar wrap back in the day. Mm-hmm. So good.
What were their little ones called? Little snack-sized chicken sandwiches from KFC.
Cluck something?
Nope.
Cluckers?
Give it another go. It was like what was it called? They had one that was just bread, chicken, and pepper mayo. That's all it was on it. And it was so good. And I couldn't believe I liked it. I was like, what is this sauce? And they're like, pepper mayo. And I was like, mayonnaise?
And they said,
For
yeah.
me?
They said, yeah.
They said, why are you being weird?
And you're like, 'cause I don't like mayonnaise, don't you know?
So, what were those called? Snackers. KFC Snackers.
Oh, I don't think I ever had those.
They were good. They had that flavor as one that I loved. And then they had like...
They didn't put cheese on it? There was no cheese?
They had like a barbecue flavor, like a buffalo flavor or something.
I think that might have been
I don't remember.
during my fuck fast food phase, where I was like, I'm better than that forever.
Did you spell it triple F, like phase with an F instead of a PH?
Yeah.
T-shirt, fuck fast food phase.
Yeah, but it was
4 Fs, I guess. I left one out.
fuck fast food phase.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be triple F. PH.
No, but you would switch it
Right.
because you're cool.
I like that.
I like your sweatshirt.
I like the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
When you put letters together, sometimes you see, oh wow, there's one, and
Yeah.
that same one's over there. What if? Now let me just wait a minute. Let's take this one and change it to that one, so there's more, and then that's what you have now.
Mm-hmm. It is.
More.
So chicken sandwiches at
Yeah,
every
yeah.
place.
So they're like everywhere.
Yeah, they all have a standard chicken
They
sandwich.
have something.
Yep.
Lately, like the last month,
Uh-huh.
I've noticed people are revamping their chicken sandwiches.
Oh.
And I don't understand. There's some sort of
critically thinking about their chicken
phenomena
sandwiches?
happening where not only has Burger King redone their chicken sandwich to where I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Remember? McDonald's came out with a new
That's true. He got
crispy
one
chicken
recently,
sandwich
loved
and
it.
a spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Kentucky Fried Chicken just like a couple days ago had the new chicken sandwich on their commercial.
Wow.
Grubhub, their commercials feature chicken sandwiches in them.
Right.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm all about it.
I'm happy for you. I wish these for me were fake chicken options as well, but I love the chicken sandwiches getting a lot of play because it's like you had 7 different types of burgers in one chicken sandwich.
Right.
And so that's not how it should be.
I think it's just crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
what's happening because I've always loved chicken. Like I said, last couple of years I've been like, yo, chicken sandwiches are my thing. If I find a new chicken sandwich, I'm going to try it. I didn't think it was like,
Yeah.
it's not like,
So you're the DJ we hired for our wedding. Jay, nice to meet you.
Hi.
I'm Brian. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your thing?
my thing,
Yeah.
tall, loud, no dairy, love chicken sandwiches.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you for telling me you're tall. I'm right here.
Well, some people forget.
I don't like you, and I'm gonna find a new DJ.
Well, guess what? Too bad.
I'll see you on Monday.
All right, great.
Cool.
That's how that interview would go.
Yep.
I would love to confront adversity with that much confidence.
That'd be awesome.
I don't like you. We're going to go with someone else. Guess what? You're wrong.
No, you're not.
Just push the contract over.
Yeah. It's either me or my brother, and I don't have a brother.
Also, this is my Venmo.
This table's metal, by the way.
Yeah, you guys thought this was genuine ivory.
Nope, it isn't.
You were like, Brian,
They were in the comments last time. Someone was like, "Is that 100% pure white?" I thought it was made of just the color. I was like, "No, that's not a thing."
we don't have the science for that. There's no way to have the science for that.
You can't. So whoever that person is in the comments, if you could stop,
Yeah, call your dad.
call your dad.
Ask him why you're like this.
Exactly.
So anyway, I'm on a new mission now
Yeah.
to retry out. Maybe I should do a little segment where like I try all the chicken sandwiches possible.
That'd be good. Do you want to start with your BK review right now?
Oh, you want to bring it here?
Isn't that what you said you want to do?
Yeah, but it's I want to like eat it.
Oh, you mean like
and then
for
be
Instagram or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
let's do it. Let's. Do
I feel
a
like the
segment.
visual component's important because you got to see the sandwich.
Let's do it. I'll post it on the SBBS Instagram.
I love it.
Chicken sandwich review,
Yep.
and then we'll have a bracketed tournament of
I can do
chicken
mac and
sandwiches.
cheese reviews
Okay,
or fake meat reviews.
we'll find something.
It's the most polite way. I don't like that. We'll find something.
We'll find something for you.
Get you something. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
You'll have your thing.
yeah, dude, chicken sandwiches were the absolute jam for me for years. I mean, it's been 3 years or I think since I stopped eating meat, but chicken sandwich, McChicken no mayo, every time, like anything in the world could be going on in my life. If I'm hungry, McDonald's has McChicken with no mayo for like $1 to $2, depending where you are.
Wait. They offer it as an item with no mayonnaise.
No, I just can only say it like that.
Okay.
It's really genuinely hard for me to just say McChicken. Like, every time I got it.
Brian has a problem with mayonnaise.
Yeah, I talked to my dad about it. He says it's fine.
And that's why we wear mayonnaise colored shirts.
Oh, no.
Because we slaughtered our enemies.
Can you guys hear this? 'Cause it sounds interesting to me.
Sounds fucking nice.
But and the last thing I'll say about chicken sandwiches, unless you have more for me to bounce off of later.
Mauna's chicken sandwiches, dude, inside Rachel's ginger beer is spicy. You can get real spicy. And they use daikon radish pickle, like pickled daikon radishes and a Hawaiian sweet roll. It's very good. I'm going to say it's top.
the last thing I have to say is the McChub.
What is the McChub?
McDonald's, you go for a double cheeseburger.
Is that allowed to be?
And then between the two pieces of beef, you put a McChicken with the bun and everything. And that's a McChub.
No mayo?
Yeah, you make chicken no mayo. Ugh. You make chicken no mayo inside of your double, which for me was always plain as well. I would go plain double cheeseburger. Sometimes I'd go plain double cheeseburger, only ketchup. Which I always hated the phrasing for these things. Because if I'm in a kitchen and someone says, we need a plain double cheeseburger over here. Actually, no, I guess it makes sense because the word cheese is in there. So the cheese is like part of it. So it does make sense. So I would do a plain double cheeseburger with no ketchup. McChub in the middle. It was a nice college snack.
I always had the problem of saying I wanted a double cheeseburger, no cheese. Because I wanted 2 patties. But I didn't want cheese.
Yeah. And then what are they going to respond well to? Double burger?
Right.
Yeah.
Can I have a 2-pattied burger?
Can I get the double burger plain?
We have multiple patties. We have multiple burgers that have 2 patties. Which one? Well, the cheap one.
Oh, sorry. We inject the cheese into the meat and it seeps out later. Looks like a slice. It's not.
Well, I don't want that.
We have a dairy gun. We can just shoot you with the dairy gun.
I don't want that.
We have no meat.
I don't want that.
We have ice cream sandwiches.
I don't want that.
We have apple pies with cheese in them.
I don't want that.
You want tea?
Yeah. You want tea?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. I love not eating meat. I don't miss the other side of that. But there's the flavor. I miss a lot of that flavor, obviously. But just it brings me back to like college, high school snackage, or gas station snackage. Oh.
So I went to the gas station before I got here.
Yeah.
And I was a bad friend, and I did not ask Brian if he wanted anything.
He didn't.
I think here's my mentality. I pulled up.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm already late, but I do want a tea.
Yeah.
So I'm just not going to tell Brian because then he'll think that I didn't stop while being late. Like he's my teacher, and I'm going to get marked down for attendance.
I'm just never going to think that when anyone shows up anywhere with a giant Arizona iced tea can, I'm never going to assume they had that at their house.
Really?
Never.
Oh, I'll buy like...
Even though people do.
They do, yeah.
The more common assumption is you stopped and got
true.
that.
I also opened up...
But you also had other little snacks.
I opened up a bag of... What is it? Marissa's...
banana chips, salt and vinegar. He has short little arms, so it might be tough for him to reach that.
Oh no! Well, we're vacuuming. Also, I could be like, no, it's Melinda's banana chips,
Yeah.
sea salt and vinegar.
But you thought to yourself, worth it to pour crumbs on the ground to double check this name.
Yup.
Yeah, they were good though. I tried some of them too.
Do it for the pod.
Do it for it.
Remember how I said I wanted different pants earlier?
Yeah.
It's mainly
Are you
because...
struggling?
Yeah, there's just...
You know, one of my
They're a
favorite...
little too small.
Yeah. You shouldn't have worn them.
Well, I can't just wear black jeans all the time.
Why not?
Because then everyone knows why I'm wearing them. I'm too fat for all my
You can
pants.
put whatever you want on camera. Like, you can just wear... Like, you can wear basketball shorts.
Ew.
It's hard to picture you in basketball shorts now I think about it.
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of them.
What do you wear to work out in?
Basketball shorts.
Okay, well.
But I don't like it.
I mean, as long as they're not too big.
I'm actually trying to find some like
Some people can wear long basketball shorts and they don't look weird. Spencer. Shout out Spencer. He looks normal in his his basketball shorts go to like his knees. They're not like gangster or anything. They go to like his knees, maybe slightly past. He looks perfectly normal
Like
in
if
them.
I saw him in a pair of tapered jeans, I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, but like if I wear like huge shorts, I feel like they look very strange on me.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't
same
know what
the other
it
way.
is.
Some people can't wear like a shorter basketball short.
Okay, is this like just a human leg person thing? But
Keep going. You're doing good.
when I wear them,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm standing here and then the shorts go, and it's just this
Right.
6-inch out of my...
It's like a dress, but
Yeah,
it's
it
not
looks like I'm wearing a
Yeah.
dress, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like I see other people wearing them, I'm like, oh, those shorts fit your legs all the way down.
I think it just really depends on the specific pair of shorts.
I'm trying to get skies out, thighs out. gym shorts that are here.
Get them then.
Well, they're kind of expensive.
Why are they expensive? There's no way you can't find cheap ones online or something.
I haven't bought new shorts in like gym shorts.
Yeah.
In like 4 years.
Well, that's because you don't like them.
Well, it's because I just suck it up and I go, well, I don't need to look good at the gym.
You should just cut them with scissors.
I don't know if that would look any better.
Wait, what were we talking about before shorts? Or at the beginning of shorts?
Gas station food.
It was after gas station food, which we'll get back to, but there was something else I was going to say.
How good Spencer looks in shorts.
You were moving around and being uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
And it brought me joy.
Okay.
No, that's not it. But while you're moving around, it reminded me of my favorite part of last episode. One of my favorite parts of the last episode. If you haven't checked out the YouTube version of that, at least just go watch this part. It's like right in the beginning, so you don't have to watch the whole thing to find it. But there's a moment within the first 10 minutes where Jay goes to lean back in his chair and immediately sits up. Like literally as if I told you to just go like this. You lean back, immediately cancel that plan and get back. Like you were trying to get comfortable and you're like, that's not the move.
Yeah.
And I interrupted you when it happened, and I just think it was really funny, and that reminded me of it.
I won't do it this time.
You can.
I remembered.
You remembered that's not what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want, in my mind, I'm like, I want it to be like a 20% lean. Like a, but it's not. It's like a full 45
you can show
degree
him.
commitment.
So he's either here.
Is there a handle?
I don't know. No, there's not. You just push. Is there something underneath?
Help!
Shit, I don't know what's going on. I don't see anything. Oh, no, I do see something. There's an object blocking that. Here, I'll kick it. That might have helped. Try again. Oh. I found the object. It was being blocked. So that's it. So he's either leaning back this much and not a part of the podcast anymore.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Or it's up. There actually is another. You can go further back than that, but there's a wall behind.
Right.
But this was what was in the way, by the way.
Oh, a computer tower.
Yeah, that's where I keep my computers.
Look at it. If you open this up, you see CPU, GPU, RAM.
No, that's just like the cable track. Don't bother. Just throw it down.
If you pinch it closes it.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. This is satisfying to me.
Good. Yeah, so but gas station snacks, the move was always see, I worked at Nordstrom for a while and I would go there and get breakfast and it was always the same exact breakfast.
Okay, let me do this.
You don't want to know what I was gonna say?
Okay, hit me. Hit me.
Okay.
Hit me.
The pineapple Mountain Dew Kickstart, the pineapple flavored one. And a berry and cheese Danish. That was the move.
Berry and cheese Danish. At a gas station, though? Knowing that Nordstrom is right there, the bakery?
Yep. What bakery?
Right outside.
What bakery?
I don't know what it's called.
What's it called?
It's Nordstrom's bakery.
No, it's like the cafe or whatever. Like there's where they have like coffee
Yeah.
and baked goods.
Like very good. Like those cookies in there, I loved.
How much was my breakfast?
For the 5 weeks that I
And
worked
how
at
much
Nordstrom.
was the breakfast you suggest I get?
Oh, yours is probably still half.
Yeah. It's very cheap. And plus, where the way that building is arranged, you go outside and go like 50 feet that way. That gas station, it was like a convenience store. It wasn't a gas station, but it was the same exact vibe as a gas station, shopping wise.
Same vibe, huh?
It was literally closer
Slushy machine
than
broken.
that. Probably. Literally closer than the bakery, though.
Literally. I don't believe you.
That's a fun noise.
That was a fart!
Don't do that. It hurts.
I win.
So what were you gonna? It sounded like you were gonna set it up in a fun way.
Oh,
the
yeah,
gas station
so-
snacks.
I had a gas station like a mile away from my house. I feel like most kids had some sort of
Always,
station
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
So we'd always walk there.
Yep.
And I had like a couple clutch combos that I would always get.
Yeah.
One was a Nesquik chocolate milk. By the way, I could have dairy as a kid. Wasn't born this.
Ooh,
this kind of
Nesquik
guy.
chocolate milk is so good.
And then a bag of Famous Amos cookies.
Okay.
I would go, and I'd suck the life out of the cookie the way you do, and then swig it a little.
Okay.
Do you guys know about sucking the life out of a cookie?
No.
So you take a dry
I did
good.
a really bad, just now. I don't like that.
You get a dry, very dry baked good, whatever it is. Cookie. It could be cereal. It could be cracker.
So a dry...
You know, like a shortbread cookie?
Yeah.
You put it in your mouth,
Okay.
and then you just
Wait, no, I do know about this.
pressure suck it until the saliva goes into the cookie and it dissipates.
I 100% know about that.
And then you have this cookie pate that you...
I was picturing a normal cookie, but when you clarified super dry, I started picturing doing that, and I go, oh no, I've done that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's because those are dry cookies.
They're very famous, yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Nice.
a crunchy dry. The other combo,
Yeah, I know there's more than one combo.
when it was available,
Right.
was Pepsi Blue.
No fucking way you just said Pepsi Blue.
Yeah.
I was about to say Pepsi Blue. I was going to say it as a joke, but I didn't want to interrupt you because I'm getting better at not interrupting you in my mind. Oh. I don't know if that's real. But I was going to, as a joke, be like, Pepsi Blue, and for you to be like, I forgot that existed, but it is part of your second combo.
It was part of my routine, dude.
Oh, my God.
It was right. I wasn't in the store for that long. I think I remember it being a thing, being like, whoa, and then being like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Either that or me being the kid who wanted to be drinking Pepsi Blue,
I loved it.
for attention.
I think I genuinely loved it and thought it was cool looking.
It was cool looking.
It was.
Pepsi Blue and then
Short-lived.
Cool Ranch. Doritos.
Pepsi. Oh, Doritos.
Cool Ranch Pepsi. Pepsi Blue and then a Cool Ranch Pepsi.
Two Pepsis. You get a dessert Pepsi and a dinner Pepsi.
Yeah. I liked liquid.
Yeah. Yeah, we were a big dinner soda family.
You get a dinner soda and a dessert
You should have
soda.
seen Thanksgiving at our house. It was just a whole bunch of different flavored sodas.
The Jones Soda Thanksgiving turkey and gravy flavor.
I never tried that.
Oh, not good.
I don't think it would be.
No. My eyes twitching now remembering.
You
You see this?
That's amazing.
You see this?
Actually, yeah.
What the? I gotta go, guys. I need to call Jones Soda.
So I was telling my brother and Spencer the other day when we were in the grocery store that I used to get orange cola from Jones. Not orange soda, like Coke, but orange flavored. And Jones made it. It was orange cola.
Did your
And it
brother
was
say?
so good.
Did your brother say you're lying?
No, they were just like, cool.
Did they believe you?
Yeah, it was a small deal.
Because I don't believe you.
Okay. Super good. Actually, I think Coke just came out with an orange Coke this year, too.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Oh, now
What
he
was your-
believes me.
So,
Can't wait to see what he thinks of aliens if he's struggling with orange Coke.
was that your combo?
No, so the combo was... So it was the Pepsi Blue while available. And for me, the focus really was always on the soda. It was like a lot of times I would just go get a soda. There wasn't a combo really. It was
Right.
I need to go get a Pepsi Blue. I need a Henry Weinhard's cream soda or I'm going to die. You know,
You have to.
we've all been there. Orange cream, cream soda, root
Shit's
beer.
smacked.
Doesn't matter. They're
That's
all
more of a Friday
frickin'
night
great.
thing for me. I'm doing it, doing it right.
Letting it loose a bit.
I'm like, all right, boys.
It's a nice phrase.
We hooking
Letting
up
it loose
3
with the
TVs.
kids.
I'm getting at least 3 beverages, a big size chip that you guys can share,
Big
a
chip.
chocolate dessert, a sour dessert,
Oh,
and then an ice cream.
ice cream.
Because my mom would be like, "Oh, you're going to your friend's house? Here's $40
Yeah.
for when you guys need to buy things."
That's awesome.
I know.
Shout out your mom.
And I would use more.
What's your mom's name?
Karen?
Good job, Karen.
She's so not a Karen too.
Oh, for sure.
I love it.
Yeah.
She loves it.
My car's named Karen before the whole Karen thing started. So I'm pro the name Karen. I think I'm about taking that name back. Maybe give Susan a run for a while. Blame her for everything for a bit.
Yeah, or like Kate.
Kate's too. I don't like that one.
I don't know. I don't know any.
It's a young sounding name.
I don't like personally. I think this speaks volumes to the people I hang out with. I just don't know any people who are like that. People who are like
what we consider to be Karens.
Yeah.
Now? Yeah. No, I don't know anyone that's like quite like that either.
no,
They're not my friend. But
we're not welcome.
Not around here. Not in these parts.
yeah.
You're not welcome here.
I used to get Henry Weinhard's, Mountain Dew, Code Red.
Oh shit, Code
Mountain
Reds, dude.
When I did get candy, you know what I couldn't? It was tough for me to pass on the sixlets by the register.
Sixlets?
Huge sixlets.
First of all,
guy.
okay, let me ask you, how old are you? Because sixlets by the register makes it seem like it was a hot candy. And I know fast breaks.
Do you know what sixlets are?
Yeah.
When have they ever cooled off, bro?
I feel like it was a candy invented in like the late 70s. And people were
There's
like,
no way they're that new. I don't know the answer to this.
you think that they're older than that?
100%, dude. They're just
Okay, so that's
it's literally like 8 M&Ms in a plastic tube.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
But the taste of a sixlet is by far. I can't even describe. I can't even think, Jay, about how much better sixlets are than M&Ms.
I can't even think about the last time I had a sixlet. I
Fucking
mean, it was
up.
definitely in like a
So
cheap variety pack that you buy for Halloween.
For sure. And I
You
used
get
to
your
snag
sixlets,
all of them
your
up.
lemon heads,
Yep.
and then some sweet tarts.
They just hit different. You need to get some sixlets.
Bro, wait. Do you remember Necco wafers?
Do you think Betty would go get us sixlets?
Yeah.
Necco wafers, I remember them, but I didn't eat them a lot. I never understood them.
They are literally, it's like a wax paper tube
Yeah.
with chalk discs,
Yep.
all flavored slightly different.
Yeah.
You got your lime chalk,
Uh-huh.
cherry milk chalk,
Yep.
and then other colors.
They
of
could have
chalk.
called that chilk chalk.
Yeah, chalk.
Chilk chalk. Cherry milk. Cherry milk. Those two words should never be together. Cherry milk.
We'll now introduce our favorite women of the evening, Cherry Milk.
I love that.
This is, by the way,
Now, ladies
like
and gentlemen,
an
welcome
NPR
to the stage,
No.
Cherry milk.
It's a no. It's like this, because it's an NPR themed strip club. Hailing all the way from Newcastle, loves reading and learning to unicycle. Ladies and gentlemen, Cherry Milk.
Woo! Fuck yeah!
Get him out. Golf claps only. Tips will be in $100 bills or Bitcoin.
Or Bitcoin.
Or Bitcoin.
Not Orbit coin.
Orbit coins.
Coins made of gum.
Orbit coin.
Orbit coin. Sixlets are amazing is the point. That's the point.
No.
They're so good. Don't say no. You love them. Look at you.
Dude, peanut M&Ms are the only chocolate thing that I'm... Okay. First of all, let me slow
Relax.
down.
Relax.
Let me slow down.
Relax.
I like chocolate. Peanut M&Ms are the M&M.
No, peanut butter.
But then you're getting into a different category. I firmly believe. You have chocolate items, and then you have peanut butter chocolate items.
You separate them.
Yeah, dude. Peanut butter is a
I don't
different...
think you can separate them because there's not enough. So chocolate items can include. So you'd consider a peanut M&M a chocolate item
Yeah, because it's chocolate
with a peanut
with
in
a
it.
peanut in it.
Okay. The
Peanut
reason
butter
I don't
M&Ms
think you can separate
are
them is
peanut
because
butter with chocolate around it.
so
The feature.
chocolate and peanut butter together is its own category for you.
Yeah.
But there's not enough variety. Like there's not a chocolate and peanut butter with a walnut in the middle. There's not a chocolate and peanut butter with this or with that. It's always just a flavor.
You have not been exploring, my friend.
Exploring.
Bro.
Okay.
So we got
enlighten me.
Reese's what is it called? The fast break?
Yeah.
I mean pretty much Reese's whole fam.
Reese's whole fam. Yeah, that's
So
true.
what is the wafer one? Reese's Sticks.
Yeah, those are
I
good.
think they might be my new peanut butter chocolate fave.
Those are good.
But for the longest time, probably like
They're
last
similar.
10 years,
Yeah.
Take Fives.
Take Fives are
Because
good.
they have the chocolate, the caramel, the peanut
Yeah.
butter.
Take Fives always seemed like a very adult candy to me.
God dang.
They marketed them to adults for starters.
God
the
dang.
commercials were all like,
Yo,
"You're in the office.
I won
Take
the lottery
Five."
on candy one time. So I used to work at the warehouse in Tumwater, Harbor Wholesale.
Yeah.
And because I was...
Got in a car accident in front of that place once.
Wow, that's really weird.
Well, happened. Keep going.
Because I was just about to say that I tore my ACL, which is a type of accident.
Yep.
I couldn't run the machines.
I rear-ended a Civic.
Civic, AC, Civic,
CL.
L, boom.
Cialis.
Cialis,
Hard. Pointy. V.
wiener,
Civic. Pointy V.
crotch. This is all sexual, guys. You have to
It all
remember.
ties together.
Well, no matter what you do,
Flawlessly.
It's motivated in some way by
Your face
the
right
gestation period.
now. The voice. You made your face match the voice way too good. I hated you for a second.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I like you now.
Yeah. So
Those are good peanut butter chocolate items. One of them that you described, the sticks, like the Reese's sticks or whatever,
Yeah.
very similar to one of, if not my favorite chocolate related
Item.
treat.
Which is
One of the least creatively named products out there,
wafers.
Nutty Bars.
Nutty bars.
Little Debbie. Are they Little
Oh,
Debbie?
yeah, dude. Yes.
Nutty Bars.
Pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing.
Boy.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And now that I think of it, I'm not really sure which one's better.
I'm a Nutty Bar man.
Should we review them side by side
We should review
on the
them.
next podcast?
Yeah.
We'll have Nutty Bar and Reese's.
Reese's
And
Sticks.
we'll
And we'll have like a shot glass of milk, of almond milk, or,
yes.
not dairy, because not this show. Fuck no.
I like this plan actually. Can we do this?
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck yeah.
I just want Betty to make a snack run right now, but she's busy working on something very important.
Well, she does have a very good job.
So she doesn't need to be doing what she's doing.
Yeah, she could quit.
Well, what she's doing is not job related. It's like a hobby. She's like donating her time to a feline rescue right now.
Well, we are also doing a hobby with it benefits cats.
Benefits Jimmy and Spencer and Kelly for sure.
Are those our listeners?
Those are our guaranteed. Those are our solid like OG.
Man, and I'm ripping Spencer wearing jeans. I'm sorry, dude.
You didn't rip him.
Well, I just
You
thought
said it
it'd
would
be
look weird. It
surprising
would
to
look
see
weird
him
if
wearing
Spencer
fitted
is wearing
jeans.
skinny jeans. He thinks it would look weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't, man.
You're so stupid. Okay, so Nutty Bars though are an absolute like god tier.
Yeah, that was like the thing.
If
that
we're doing a tier list,
My
you
dad-
know, it would be so much fun to get a magnetic board with like magnets of snacks and tier lists.
Well, I
and
kind of
we could
mentioned this
place
earlier
them.
with chicken sandwiches, but to have like
Yeah.
a bracketed tournament where
Yeah.
we go through what is the ultimate
We have a bracketed tournament. We let people vote on
The
it, and
ultimate
you test them.
gas station snack, or like a little refined, a little more
Yeah.
refined on that.
Well, you know what we could do?
We'd get submissions.
So the bracket, I love this because it's during March Madness right now. But the bracket you have like chocolate and peanut butter. We'll talk about that one, but for now,
okay,
fruity, whatever is the fourth category of candy.
sour.
Sure. And then we have like 4 things from each category, and we face them all, or 8 or however many we want from each category.
Sweet 16.
So then you'll have a chocolate winner, and a peanut butter chocolate winner, and you'll have a grand champion.
Oh, but so okay then.
And
let's
people
say,
can vote on our Instagram.
hypothetically, Reese's Sticks meets sour Skittles. Who wins?
You gotta figure it out. Grow up. Life's full of tough choices, Jay. You gotta pick one, man.
I'm sorry, but then I wouldn't have a mommy.
You couldn't even do it.
I couldn't.
Okay, so that's gonna happen. A gas station snack bracketology, fucking, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It gotta happen.
it's gotta happen.
It's gotta happen, dog.
Well, go ahead.
And to pick a winner, we're gonna pick our winner. We're gonna eat all these snacks. We'll be eating, and we'll either do it on the show, or we'll just do it on Instagram, whatever.
I wish we had enough viewers to like send us
I know that'd be fun.
suggestions.
We'll get there.
I don't want it for
We just gotta be
narcissistic
consistent
reasons.
and
I
keep
just
going.
don't want to do the choosing.
Well, no, but we do have enough. I think they can vote on our sort of stories.
But I want them to like watch this and then immediately tweet us recommendations of gas station contendees.
Oh yeah, we're pretty far from that.
Like, what ones are going to state?
Yeah,
What ones are stopping at the middle school level?
yeah. If you guys have suggestions, whoever is listening to
What
this,
candies are your kids transferring out of? We don't
Yeah.
want those.
no, we don't
Necco
want those.
wafers, not making the bracket.
No, we just talked about it.
I know, that's my point. If you're, what's his name?
Robert Carlisle,
Kelly something
Finster,
transferred out of Tumwater, went to Capital.
Kelly Holbrook.
No. There is a Holbrook, though.
No, but there Kelly. Now I know who you're talking about. We're so good at shouting out full
or is it
names on
something
the show.
Kelly? It's something Kelly.
No, it was Kelly. It wasn't either running back or something.
Clarkson.
That's who it is. But that kid was in track when I was a senior, and he used to throw up every day. How you feel about that? Because he was trying so hard.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he was trying so hard.
He
Ran until he puked.
might have wanted some milk of magnesia.
Real tough.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
I was like, I always just looked at it and I thought, you're an idiot. Whatever's going on, you're an idiot.
pH balance is a little off.
Yeah. But anyways, so let's do that. Let's do the snack thing. That'll be fun.
I could never run till I puked. I remember being told to after.
You were told to run till you puke?
Yeah.
By whom?
Coach Prentice.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
I think we went to a tournament
He coached me in baseball.
like an hour and a half away, and yeah, same.
Yeah.
And we left trash on the bus, and he was like, "If I see it again, you guys are running until you puke." And he saw it again. And so we just ran, and
I remember one time.
I just had to stop running. I was like, I just can't run. And he was like, "You run till you puke." And I was like, "I'm not a puker. I can't."
It's not gonna happen.
You want me to drink a gallon of milk and then run? Fuck yeah, I'll puke.
I'll puke so fast. I might puke before I start running.
But I haven't puked. I've been talking about puking. You want to talk about puking now?
Not for too long.
All right, just a little bit.
Well, if you get into puking too much, people start thinking about the smell and then they want to puke.
All right, just imagine when I puke, it's just like apple cinnamon, baby.
Oh, now we can do it.
All right. Since I've been 21, which is the time that you traditionally puke more,
Since I've been 21,
I can Kelly Clarkson throw back.
now I can puke.
Yeah.
No
Thanks
more
to
beer.
you. Apple
When it's
cinnamon flavored puke.
Out my mouth. Okay, what do you have to say on
Oh,
this?
I just don't, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody pukes.
I've
I
never
saw
been-
a thread of when's the last time you puked at the bar, or an interview. When's the last time you puked at the bar?
Yeah.
And it's like, first of all, never done it.
Yeah.
The last time I had to puke was actually for my birthday, which is a week ago. But it's because I decided, hey, I've had too much.
Right.
And then I go,
Oh, you made it happen.
yeah,
Never done that.
because it's a decision.
Never made that decision. I don't even know if that would work. I don't even know if I could do that.
You just got to root around in there.
Gotta root around. You'll find it. You'll find it.
You take your pinky and you're like,
The thing is, my pinky can get that far into my mouth. How do you?
all right, well, you go these two fingers, man.
It's not gonna happen. My whole life, even
Yeah.
during the most drinky times of my life, not a puker, just not, dude. I will fight it to the death. If you tell me, Brian, throwing up will instantly cure all your, I will not. I won't do it. I fight it to the death.
Puking in a bar is a very specific instance,
I've done that once,
but
a lot. It was
puking
a lot.
in any place on accident,
Yeah.
I can count one time since I turned 21, and it was on my 21st birthday
Okay.
into the corner of a couch.
There you go.
You're not supposed to do that.
That's horrible.
Very bad. They had to get rid of that couch.
I don't think I'd be able to respect a person that did that to my couch.
Well,
It would take a long time.
What if you were the
it
person-
would
what if
hard
you-
to it would be hard to be around them and not be like,
what if you were the person who put $35 worth of cheap liquor into them?
then I would feel responsible and it
Yeah.
would change the dynamic.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear my puking at a bar story?
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, so as you know, I'm a very big, the can thing, remember? Very big.
A lot bigger than me.
Bigger than you. That
What
has
do they
nothing to
feed
do with the story, by the way, my size. I just derailed myself.
By the way, I'm very big. Look at me.
No, so in college, obviously when this kind of thing would happen, I had just, it was my first year at WSU over here in Pullman.
Oh,
And
hell yeah.
I was,
Go Coug.
go.
I don't know that.
I don't know that. I was hanging out with my friends and they were like, hey, we're going to go do the ladder. And I was like, you guys have fun. I'm going to not die at home. And
What the hell's the ladder?
glad you asked, Jay. The ladder happens at a bar in Moscow, Idaho, which is 6 miles from Pullman, located just across the Washington-Idaho border.
Across the border.
I love that. the pirate on top of the normal announcer.
Right over there, border.
So they have a ladder. You start with a fish bowl, a 64-ounce fish bowl, literal fish bowl full of beer.
I actually do know what you're talking about.
Right. So you drink that. Then there's a 34-ounce, then a 24-ounce, then a 22, 20, 16, 12, whatever. It ends up being 12 and 2/3 beers. That's what the math ends up being on it.
And you have to do it in what amount of time?
It's up to you. You don't have to do it. Like if you want to be fast, like you can compete against the group you're with if you want to.
So you can compete against Tad,
Dude,
at Kappa Zeta Nu.
Tad's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, but he'll fucking smoke you with the ladder, you pussy.
that laugh made me toot a little. So
Wait,
what?
as in fart?
Small.
Oh man. Oh no.
Anyway, so I go with my friends. I just buried the lead there. We can talk about that later if you want to. But they're like, "Come on, man, please go." Sean Murphy, thank you, sir. It's your fault. He's the one that convinced me to go. He was like, "Come on, I'm about to graduate."
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy. He's a wonderful person. And I'm glad I went to this day despite what happened. But he was like, "I'm going to graduate soon. You and I aren't going to have a chance to do this much." And like, he's like, "I want you to come." And I was like, fine. So the little bit of drinking I had done at that time, and it's not like I never drank, but compared to a college student, it felt like I never drank. Like compared to like most kids in
Right,
college,
yeah.
especially in Pullman at that time, it was like I was completely...
Sober.
So yeah, like I never drank at all, which was not the truth, but that's what I felt like.
Right.
Anyway, so he
Problematic.
was fine. He convinced me to go, and so we go. But when I drink beers, I'm a temperature guy. Warm beer, no.
Yeah,
just no.
Warm beer does
If I
suck.
have to shotgun a beer, I will shotgun an ice cold beer over a room temperature beer in a heartbeat.
Well, that's a weird decision.
Which is most people consider to be weird. I don't like warm beer at all. So, I have this has given me a quick drinking pace. I tend to drink when I drink
because you're
pretty
like,
fast.
You know, like, okay, I gotta keep these cold.
But I think it might
Wait, do
also.
they give them all to you at the time?
No.
Oh, okay.
They literally give you a glass fishbowl and then a really large mug and then a smaller mug and a smaller
the
mug.
glass fishbowl, I'd be concerned.
Yeah.
Cause like
when you finish, you swap out your you get your next one. But anyways,
right.
I think I'm a fast drinker in general, though. Like any liquid, I think I just drink them a little quick.
Yeah.
Anyways, for beer, you shouldn't always do that. But
No.
because of that, even though I didn't drink as much as my friends, not nearly,
It's the bubbles.
I was the second person to finish of our whole group, and the only person that beat me by like 2 minutes was Tyler Kinsey, who was hands down one of the fastest drinkers in our friend group.
He's also like a
He's like a
Bigger
like a
dude.
stocky, like Native American blood. Like freaking.
I'm sure he's got a gullet of steel.
Yeah,
He could just
Yug 'em.
yeah. He seems to be able to just do whatever he wants.
yeah.
Like
He could
yeah,
probably fly.
probably. I'd put him high on the list of people that could just decide to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so he finishes drinking in like, I think it was like an hour and 20 something minutes. And I finished like 2 minutes behind, like right around an hour and a half,
Right.
which for 12 and almost 13 beers, it's a quick pace.
Yeah.
However, I was feeling confident and cocky after the fishbowl because I drank the fishbowl really fast. I might have even beat Tyler on the fishbowl. I came out hot.
But cold.
I kept it cold.
Came out hot.
That's why I came out hot. And I wanted nachos. So I ordered a
And I wanted nachos.
fat plate of nachos to eat with all of these 13 beers in an hour and a half.
Buried the lead.
Terrible decision. Well, I buried the lead by telling you this is my puke story. But anyways, so long story.
Am I using this correctly?
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
Anyway, so I get up and I go to pee after I'm done with this. At this point, I have a permanent drunk grin on my face.
Of course.
Whenever I get drunk, I feel like a fucking idiot because I'm like, You're so stupid, man. You shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have been not sober.
You're gonna feel bad. You could have.
Shouldn't have been not sober, Brian.
You could have. You could still have the same amount of fun without drinking 13 beers in an hour and a half. You could have taken 3 hours to do it. Wouldn't have made you have less fun, you idiot.
But then you're not a real man.
No, I've checked. I am. I looked into that, actually. That's what I thought.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, the speed you drink or get drunk has nothing to do with it.
So you could have taken your time.
I could have.
And remained a man.
Yeah, but anyways, I always feel really stupid when I get drunk because I'm like, ugh, this is my body literally telling me there's poison in it and it's going to get rid of it.
Yeah. I feel like you should do one of two things. See if
get rid of it.
Or don't,
skateboard.
Don't do
no,
it.
It's different. We had different things. I was saying get rid of it or skateboard.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I get up so stupid drunk Brian with a belly full of nachos gets up to go pee and just loses it on top of the urinal. Just like on
the top of
on the top of the above.
Good,
not where it's supposed to be. One good heave there, but I'm still me. And so I feel really guilty immediately.
Yeah.
So I run into the stall. I finish doing my thing there. These people are cleaning the bathroom while I'm puking in the stall. They immediately came in there because you can't let that sit. Like, you got to clean that immediately. And I'm literally between like heaves. I'm apologizing. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I really am sorry. I didn't mean to.
You're a good guy.
Like, I felt horrible.
You're a good guy.
Well, I was not a good guy that day.
Shut up.
But yeah, I felt really, really guilty for making them clean that up. No one should have to clean that up. That was terrible. But, and then they dropped me off at home at like 8:30, and that was my night.
In the evening.
Yep.
That'll happen before 8:30.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we went like earlier in the day because we were probably at that place for like 3 hours. So I spent an hour and a half drinking tons of beer way too fast. I probably spent 30 minutes in that bathroom and then like another hour just kind of sitting at the table hating my life.
Sean Murphy was like, man, I never get to hang out with you, never get to bro down. And you're like, fine, I'll fucking ruin it. Let's hang out for an hour and 27 minutes.
Nathan was awesome. He was there. Nathan White was there with me, and he was like bringing me water and stuff and like helping me out. He was a real good wingman that day.
Sounds like a nice, good group of guys.
It's literally the best in the world. Yeah.
What's crazy is like there's another group of guys out there who all hang out, but they just do not give a shit about each other. And
it's so weird to me.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're all like, you better fucking drink, but they don't care.
Yeah, we'd never had that dynamic in my friend groups.
No, me neither.
No, we always like really would
real
care about
soft.
Each other. Yeah. No real men here.
Nope.
Cheers.
Tink. That's the sound of a non-manly clink.
Thank you. You didn't even say anything funny. You just said what it was.
I'm going to go.
I'm going to go. Don't go because now you are a Pfizer boy.
Oh,
Pfizer boy.
Are we switching?
Pfizer boy.
Topics?
Pfizer boy. Pfizer boy.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, under this nice, crispy white. What did we call it earlier?
It's a crew neck sweatshirt.
That's what it is.
What did we call it earlier? What's that name we came up for?
Man, sometimes words
Yeah.
have no meaning to me.
Is it that arm?
Yeah. She was like, what arm you want? I was like, girl, you know I'm pitching tomorrow against the Black Hills, and that's our rival. And I was doing this because that's how you hold a baseball.
A fastball, almost.
Almost.
Open the rest of your hand more.
No.
Now it's a disc.
Now I'm throwing up gang signs.
I'm
Ma.
chucking discs, babe.
She's like, wait, are you throwing up a set in here? And I was like, no, what's your number? And she was like, I can't weigh you, son.
And that's how like 90s
Yeah.
movies were.
Anyway, yeah, dude, Pfizer boy.
Pfizer boy.
So I will say, I don't think I would have gotten the vaccine right away because I was just gonna wait my turn. I was not impatient about it. At all. I was like, all right, well, I'm 32.
I have the same attitude.
I don't get vaccines for the flu normally, so.
Oh yeah. Something fell, but I think it's fine. Is it fine or not fine?
We're being watched. No. Be careful what you say, for they're listening.
I like to eat popcorn. popcorn every day. Even if it gets stuck.
That's a YouTube gag.
I'm like staring in horror, and you're just mundanely describing things. Anyway,
yeah.
I don't think I would have been in a hurry. I was not in a hurry.
No, he didn't push an old person out of the way to get this, by the way. That's the point of it.
But my mom lives in Florida, and
did.
for my birthday, she said, "Hey, come on down and visit. Stick your toes in the sand. It's going to be 80 degrees, and there's live music here." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yep.
And then something floated across my desk. And by desk, I mean my friend's phone.
Yeah.
And it's just an opportunity to go get it. So I said, "For sure, dude.
There you go.
And if you want to get it,
I do want to get it.
I can send you that link."
Send me that link, dude.
It works very well.
Link.com//link boys.
Yeah, we're not really telling anybody. We're not telling. It's just a link.
Yeah.
You have to go in at 6 a.m.
This link will not be linked below.
You go, whoop, and then it'll show you only times for the current day and then the next day. And
That's
it.
fine.
And by 7:30.
But this is good because then they're not wasting vaccine. If they're fill up, if you,
Right.
they got that's the whole point of this. They got to
Right.
fill up the day so they don't waste any vaccine.
Right.
Because it's the temperature sensitive.
And
stuff.
it was like every 3 or 4 minutes was an appointment
yeah.
for the whole day.
How long did it take? Once you from the moment you
About 30 minutes.
arrived there, 30 minutes.
Yeah, you do quick
Nice.
check-in. I already have my paperwork filled out.
Nice.
And then you walk in, do a quick little questionnaire.
Yep.
You right thing. They schedule your second appointment before you get the shot.
Yeah.
That you take that to another person. You have to tell all these people, by the way, your name and birthday.
Okay.
That is it. They don't actually. I've never showed my ID. I also never told them I was a qualifying
Yeah.
vaccine getter.
They're like, that's good enough. Come on.
They're like, "Cool.
We got to get through vaccines, buddy.
Are you breathing? Let's go. Get out of here."
Cool.
Got it done.
That's exciting. Did you make your appointment for for round 2 or did you just
Yeah.
deal? Oh, you did. Cool.
3 weeks out.
Very, very good.
And then I go to Florida 7 days after that. So I can go to Miami Beach where it's illegal to be having fun. And I can be like, "Guys, I'm here to fight and twerk on cars." And they'll be like, "No, that was a month ago." And I'd be like, "Well, damn it."
Yeah, I hope things relax by the time you get there.
I don't know, man. It looks
Place is
so
crazy.
fun. Wow. I like it when a bunch of kids go to a city
What's
and ruin
actually
it.
going on? All I know is that there's like rioting, protesting of some kind, and cops are moving people around, like chasing them from street to street. They're like shutting things down, and people just go to the next street.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like
Give me the Cliff's Notes. The
it's
quick
like
version.
saying Miami Beach is the city that the mayor was like, "Actually, we're going to extend our curfew because we've had enough of this."
Okay,
But knowing you're Miami Beach and that you're a spring break destination
right,
for everybody,
right,
and then add to that these people have been waiting to do this for over a year.
right. Stubbornly didn't cancel their trips.
You can't expect that it's going to be a chill. Maybe this season will not be so crazy. It's probably going to be twice as crazy as you've ever seen it. And then
Right.
you can't in the middle of it go, "Well, we changed our mind. There's a curfew at 8 p.m. now."
Right.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of college kids.
Yeah, they're gonna be dumb.
Yeah.
They're gonna not listen to you.
And then it looks crazy and there's people.
Curfews are, in general, I'm pretty anti-curfew. Like,
I'm anti-curfew.
I'm not gonna protest about it or like get in a tizzy about it. But in Seattle, when the protests that were happening, that's when they throw the curfews up and stuff, and like they're like, "Oh no, now there's a curfew." I'm like, why would you do that? You're just poking a bear. You're not helping yourselves or anyone else. Like, all you're doing is trying to assert some control and poking the bear. Like, there's no like benefit to instituting a curfew. It's not like all the people are like, "Okay, well, make sure we wrap this up by 8 o'clock. You guys, it takes me 30 minutes to go home. I don't want to get in trouble."
Right.
Like, it's just so stupid. It's a fruitless decision.
Right. Well, especially with protests and stuff like that, because it's like
Yeah.
they're there in spite of
Right.
some rules.
They always institute the curfew after everyone's already upset about something.
Yeah.
That's the issue. That's a terrible idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's stupid.
I understand,
I mean,
like-
I think people are being
I
pretty
understand,
reckless. Like, let's just not cancel this vacation in the middle of a pandemic. Like, just because the vaccine's on the way doesn't mean it's time to just say fuck it and do whatever
Right.
you want. But
Yeah.
like, so those people aren't off the hook for being idiots. But at the same time, They are college students. They're just going to be college students.
They're
like,
Americans.
how do you expect them to act?
They're free.
Yeah, well, they're Americans. They're dumb.
They're free.
Yeah, I was talking to my friends, and I was like, Americans are stubborn toddlers as a whole. Individually, most of us are pretty chill.
Yeah.
But as a whole,
I think that's the.
we're a
I
stubborn
think that's
toddler.
what we show the world
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah, too much.
A little bit.
Yeah, sometimes we act better, but most often when it comes to like large scale things, we're a stubborn toddler.
We lead in some cool things.
We do. Basketball points.
Obesity.
That's all you need to know.
That's all I need to know.
So congrats on getting the fizzer in
Yeah.
your body.
Oh, what I was gonna say about curfews is
Oh yeah.
I understand a planned one. Like I want to go to Outside Lands with Devin end of October.
Yeah.
The curfew for that, like the headliner or like the end of the headliner
Yeah.
is 10:30.
Right.
So for a festival to end at 10:30 p.m. is weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Like it's normally like
But it's like
12:30,
a
2
planned
a.m.
ahead thing is what you're
planned
saying.
ahead
Yeah.
because they're in a city and the city goes, you can have it here, but you can't be booming music into the city of people sleeping
Right.
at 2 a.m.
That's reasonable.
So that's the agreement. So
Right.
you go there knowing, okay, we have to leave.
right.
You don't go there thinking we're gonna party till 2 a.m. and then the city goes, nah,
Yeah, never
4 hours less actually,
Never mind.
and you're like, well, we spent money to fly here
Yeah.
and then to stay here.
Yeah, Florida they made all the wrong moves. Like
Bad
they
moves.
opened their state.
Yeah.
They said, "Don't worry about what's happening in the world. Do what you want."
We're fucking good, dude. Come on in.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No. No. Exactly. Like what?
like you just couldn't have set up a worse recipe for disaster. So
Yeah. I would say commit, next time just commit. If they just said, you know what, no curfew, Miami Beach is just going to be, we're just going to have people partying like crazy in the street. I don't think it would have made the news.
it wouldn't have.
I think it would have just been more cases in Florida.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's what would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did it wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But what do they do? What should they do now though? Like, do they drop their curfew? Do they They can't backpedal.
Well, I mean, spring break's over. I mean, almost over.
So then, by the time you get there, it should be
I hope to God it's
different.
I mean, I'm on the other side. I'm northeast. It's a small, quiet town.
Yeah, you're not gonna be in the middle of this at all.
I think Jacksonville is the closest.
Is Karen trying to go to Miami Beach?
No.
Well, then you're good.
I'm trying to just go on a regular
beach.
You know what I'm stoked to do?
Someone said that Washington has beaches, and I go, they don't count.
Yeah, they kind of don't.
They don't count.
Like the only beach that I like is Golden Gate, or not Golden Gate,
That's a bridge. Keep trying.
Golden Gardens.
Golden Gardens is nice.
It's a sand beach
It's much better than like Alki
with
or like
trees
Yeah,
and then a full football field behind it.
yeah.
You got the whole thing.
There's a football field by Golden Gardens.
A soccer, whatever.
There's like a play field though.
Yeah. Full grass.
Nice.
Also full of geese shit. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say geeks.
Yeah, no. I mean, probably geeks.
Full of geeks.
Seattle's known for some geeks. Also,
Hey, twerp.
for some freaks.
Oh, nice.
The freaks come out at night.
You transitioned us to the next segment. That's it?
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night.
Okay.
Nice.
I think people got the point.
Well, I'm gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy some facts.
Wow!
What do you got for me?
I mean, that would have sounded cool, but I don't think it looked cool.
It might sound cool, yeah.
I can't remember my fact.
That's kind of I love that like gaffers and like sound engineers. I love picturing what they look like making the awesome sounds they
Oh,
make.
yeah.
Yeah, such a cool job.
I got the fact.
You got it.
Sorry, sit back, relax, facts. I'm here to teach you a class.
It was mostly explosion noise and a little bit of a dog growling noise
A little
in
growly
the middle. Yeah,
at the end.
yeah, I liked it.
All right, here's a cool fact that I didn't know before.
You should make us a song. I'll edit it in.
I've done that before.
Yeah, you have. You're very good at it.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, here's a cool fact that I just learned, guys, earlier today. King Tut owned a dagger from outer space. What? How?
What?
So first of all, you guys know King Tut was like.
That's an incredible fact.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, can you respectfully say his whole name though, please?
King Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun.
I can't respect him as a king though, because he was a deformed inbred child.
Right.
So
He's like a 12-year-old.
not a lot of respect for that guy.
Yeah. Guy's generous. Keep going.
For that
Thing.
beating heart
Yeah.
of a 5-fingered
Fella.
man. So okay, I'm just gonna read it because I'm not anyway.
But we'll do it in like a voice like you work at a museum, though.
King Tutankhamun had lots of cool toys, but one of his most intriguing may have been a dagger discovered in his tomb in 1925, made of meteoric metal.
Whoa.
I'm going to pass it to the British guy.
Okay.
It wasn't until recently... That's not British.
He was being attacked. That man was being hurt. He was being forced to read.
It wasn't until recently that scientists were able to confirm out the material using a technique called the portable X-ray.
Finish it.
Is that all of it?
For X-ray fluorescent spectrometry. I'm sorry. I think they get the picture.
I'm distracted by your bit. Just what was that last part?
They use some tech
To
figure it out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it actually is like meteoric metal
Yes.
dagger found in his tomb.
It's like nickel and iron and cobalt. But somebody was like, we need to get the king this dagger. It's from outer space, dude. And all the slaves were like, yeah, dude. Whoa! Wow!
If I don't do what I'm told, I die.
Wow!
That's not funny.
I don't know. I think slaves were much different back then.
Much different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also lived till they were like 35, and that's
That's pretty good for those times.
pretty good for those times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. That's a really cool fact.
I'm imagining that like a meteor was like, "Wow," and he went, get me that.
100%.
And someone went,
yeah. Yeah.
and then they brought back as big of a piece as they could chip off of it.
Yeah.
And
They probably could have brought back so much more, but they're like, no, this is it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
or he got it in trade because that's a thing.
Yeah, he could have
Yeah.
from a group of camels and their people.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Caravans. They're
Camels
called.
and their people.
Right. They're the camels.
You guys remember the camel aliens?
Chameleons. Not chameleons. Chameleons.
Well, camel aliens.
Yeah.
What?
Camel aliens.
Camel aliens.
That's really cool. So his dagger was made out of nickel and iron and some other planet.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Maybe
Or whatever that space debris came from.
the early aliens that were like, you guys,
Earlians.
we got the Earlians, we got the Chameleons.
Chameleons.
All right, and then a little bit later we'll have the AT-aliens.
Right.
You guys will like them too.
Yep. You'll like them.
Yeah, they were like, okay, we're gonna build the pyramid.
Yep.
We're gonna show you how to do it.
Yep.
And then we're gonna peace out. But here's a gem. Here's a little token of to remember us by.
Yep.
And it was a space dagger.
Oh.
It's kind of cool. And they were like, just when you turn 18, hold it to the sky. And he never did. He never turned 18.
Oh, that's so good.
He never did.
I wonder if I don't have anything to write with. I was gonna make a note to edit in the picture of the dagger, but I'll remember. I looked at the clock. I'll remember when this is roughly. You know what I tried to edit in? I was gonna ask you what that was earlier, but I don't want to talk about it now, so don't say anything. You know what I was gonna? Oh God. No, I just want to forget this. Last episode, I Googled it for a while and I texted you about it. I wanted to edit in that like visualizer from Xbox from back in the day.
Yeah.
But you never got back to me and I couldn't find anything on my own. So I was like, I don't know. I didn't do it.
It's XMC.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, XMV.
So if you Google XMV.
No, XBM. It's Xbox Music Visual, XBMV.
So if you Google XBMV.
I think that's what it is.
Okay. But Xbox Music Visualizer will probably get you there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now they can look it up.
I went down a long rabbit hole with it because I was really trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
There was even like an article on like Slate that
You
was
wanted
like,
it bad.
what happened to music visualizers from the early 2000s?
Oh, nice. You weren't the only one.
No.
You can tell us what's on your wrist now.
Lately I've been sleeping like this for some weird reason.
Uh-huh.
And you're not supposed to do that. So this is a reminder not to. No, I'm just kidding. It's bad for your tendons. I have a friend who's a hand therapist, Natalie.
Yeah.
And she said if you just wear this as much as possible.
Handipist.
Pendant.
That just broke your word.
It's Nataland Therapin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
It gives support to this bone nodule here.
Yeah. I can picture that.
This is the resticular, and it enters from the fibular.
I like to wear watches above my resticular right here, but that's not, they want me wearing them here. But now it feels like, wait, it's so far away from.
Do you think that they did
I want
that?
it up here.
Let me ask you this.
But my resticular is pretty It's like sticks out a lot.
It's like high-waisted pants.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Not the move though. It doesn't look good.
Right.
Low-waisted looks good.
Right.
Not the most comfortable.
No. It's unfortunate.
Our grandparents used to wear pants around their waists.
They did. And then we complicated it. We got all like too cool for normal pants.
Honestly, if I could go into a place in my brain and not care about how I looked, I would do the whole like gaucho thing where the belt is like pretty much belly button.
Yeah.
And the rest is like
slightly above.
Just like a little bit looser.
Yep.
So that I had like a gi.
Well,
like fighting.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Would this come with like a beanie that doesn't touch your ears?
No, I'd probably still wear tie-dye t-shirts.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Yeah.
You should get one pair. Just test it out.
But I mean, have you ever worn pants that go up that high?
Certainly not. No.
Like dress pants?
I've like pulled my pants up as a joke plenty of times.
Like to a wedding or something?
Did it today. Tucked my shirt in even.
Well, there's not enough crotch. You can't really do that with these.
I really like extra large early 2000s Nike sweatpants on earlier, so there's plenty of crotch space in those.
It just feels more mobile.
They're also, those Nike sweats are so heavy that with empty pockets, they like fall off me.
I think it's because you don't have a butt.
I don't have a butt, which doesn't help, but they show. That's still crazy that they're just, the weight of themselves is heavy enough.
Yeah. Gravity's strange.
They don't fit me is the real issue. Speaking of gravity,
you should get Nike swoveralls.
Overalls, no.
All right.
I don't want that.
Right.
I do want overalls though. I might get some overalls soon.
Come this summer?
Someday.
This summer, in a boy near you.
In a boy.
Not in a boy.
On a boy.
On a man named Jay.
I want to get overall shorts. Black.
So they're black everywhere, or they're overalls that are shorts
It's
that are black?
It's black denim.
I know what they are. I was just being annoying.
And they're shorts.
Yeah.
And then I want to wear them with fresh shoes
Uh-huh.
and either
So here's
just a tank top.
I have a comment about this.
Or not a goddamn thing underneath because my fucking muscles are going to be so big this summer, dude. You're going to be like, whoa!
So when it comes to denim overall shorts, that's not the time to be the thigh guy. That should be your longest pair of shorts. That should touch or come. This should come close to your knees.
Tell me why.
Because it'll look bad otherwise, in my opinion, for just like sitting here picturing it.
Well, yeah, if you have to sit next to me wearing those.
Well, no, just walking on, like, I just can't picture that like being a good look on anyone, like having like overalls and like shorter shorts. I just like some things like.
So you know my shorts that I
So
have?
here's an example.
Okay.
Like some things just create a weird look. What, like they're not necessarily breaking rules. It just creates a weird look. Example being when a lot of people cuff their jeans.
Yeah.
You're not going to cuff your jeans and cuff your shirt. Now you're Captain Cuff and you look crazy.
Okay.
It's
okay.
like some things are just like, I know
get that.
it should be okay, but I just don't know
I get
that it is.
I can see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
I just imagine like my stretchy shorts, the ones that like I wear all the time.
Jorts.
Jorts.
No, that's jean shorts.
Yeah.
You said stretchy shorts.
Well, anyways, they're my jean shorts.
Yeah.
Those are like
The ones you golfed in. My brother was looking at your birthday video and he was like, one of his first, he liked you. That was funny. One of his biggest takeaways was, Jay wore jorts to Olympia Country Club. And I go, I know. I thought that was really funny too. I told him to wear a collared shirt. I didn't think I'd have to specify anything else.
to class up the lower half of his body.
Yes.
And he took it to a whole new
I was
level.
like, but Dad didn't say anything. No one cared. It's totally fine. But
He did.
What'd he say?
He said, by the way,
Oh, you're right.
we
he
do have a
did.
dress code here. And I was like,
Oh,
I know, right?
I apologize, Jimmy. I forgot.
And he was like, so
Yeah, it was. He did.
what's the shorts? I was like, oh, well, I wore the shirt.
Yep, that's true. He did.
I look good up top.
I forgot. And then
Yeah.
he just was like, he had to tell you, but he just
Right.
No big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that did happen.
But
But yeah, so that's how I feel about it though. Is like some things are just like,
So I imagine that these shorts,
yeah,
just if they nanotechnology themselves into an upper half, that would be the look. So like it's the shorts, they fit me very well. They hug my butt, they hug my thigh, and then they just get a little loose when my tummy thins out, and then tight around my big tits, because I will have those in summer. Promise. I've been doing push-ups, guys.
okay.
Been doing push-ups, and then they strap on over, loose on the back because I have
So
good
you
posture.
want those? You want your golfing shorts to be overalls?
Yeah.
Nice with nanotechnology though.
Well, I'm saying you know how to visualize.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't want them to be too.
You're
different
picturing little
concepts.
particles just being.
I want the concept to move
Like
from
Iron
here
Man's last
up
suit.
on over. I don't want the overalls that are made of thick fucking denim that I have to like loosely hang over my shoulders. I want them to be like.
I think that might be the move though.
No, I want to be comfy, light,
because like the
movable denim.
90s is coming back though. Like loose,
don't
loose is on its way back.
Give a fuck.
It's gonna be interesting to see if there's a time in like the next few years where like skinny jeans are out
They're pretty much out, dude.
and people are
Fashion-wise?
stubbornly just like out of the loop. Because like you know how people, it seems like most adults I know, it seems like their fashion stopped at some point.
35.
I'm getting awfully close to that. So is my fashion about to come to a screeching halt?
Just always talk
might.
to your brother.
He's very fashionable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, should I be wearing this still?
I do, honestly. Like, I was picking out basic black, like normal ass black sweatpants the other day, and Jimmy was in the room, and so I was like, I want him to pick them. I kept giving him the phone and asking him a bunch of questions, but I just try. He just has. I don't think you can teach taste very much maybe to a point, but
Yeah.
I think taste is just kind of a different. It's a different skill set. It's a different way of thinking or something.
But I think that there's a difference, like...
Because for a
think
lot
when
of
you're
people,
younger-
it translates. Like, it's not just fashion. Like some people just have taste. It's just like it's like a personality trait almost.
Yeah, I get it. You can't teach taste.
Yeah.
But also, I think when you're younger, you're more bold and willing to make these decisions on something you
For sure.
aren't necessarily like 100% on.
Yeah.
Because you haven't yet lost that like need to fit in or whatever.
Yeah.
You're deciding based on trends.
Yeah.
But then once you get it, you're like, oh, actually, this works on me. I'm glad I made this decision.
Honestly,
Unless it's like a dragon silk shirt, then I'm sorry. I don't know why anybody liked those.
challenge accepted.
Although I bet they're back. I
Probably.
bet they're back.
Um,
Same with ball chain necklaces.
the ball chains are coming back.
The big ball. Oh, please, I hope so. Love that. I love also getting a rash.
Do you want a puka shell back?
I never had one, and I really wished I did.
Yeah.
As a young kid,
They were cool.
it was cool.
You had to be tan, I feel.
I also feel
puka
like your
shell.
parents had to be rich.
I think these just usually were the case. Like, that's just usually what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you get the ball necklace at Skateland. Puka
Yep.
shell though, I don't know, Abercrombie.
Yeah.
I never went there.
I remember feeling like an engineer the first time I altered the size of a ball chain necklace.
Right.
Just cut some of it off and
Cut a little bit
stuck
off.
it back in.
Yeah.
I was like in probably second or third grade, but I remember feeling pretty accomplished.
anything.
It set me on a path
Yeah.
with an incredible amount of confidence that would allow me to make this very podcast.
And then you started designing like roller coaster rides from it.
Yep.
You got the confidence.
Sandwich baggies.
DIY. Ketchup filled fries.
I've always wondered about ketchup filled corn dogs.
Get out.
Why?
You know where ketchup belongs.
You don't like ketchup?
Ketchup belongs on potato items
Ketchup belongs on corn dogs.
and sometimes
Hot dogs.
burgers.
No.
Dog items, mustard.
Oh, well, that's the difference. Mustard can fuck off to the middle of the sunshine.
You don't like vinegar.
Not really. Salt and vinegar chips are a weird exception for me. I do like them. I'll never buy myself salt and vinegar chips, but if they're around, I'll snack on them and I'll enjoy them.
Who hurt
But I
you?
hate mustard.
And you also don't like pickles.
Hate pickles, yeah.
Vinegar.
I just think I'm a human
Uh-uh.
with like really varied interests and tastes.
Something happened.
Something happened.
We need to get to the bottom of this. Does Jimmy like mustard and pickles?
Oh, no.
Really?
If you think I'm picky, that kid is the picky. Like, I'm going to stop trying to exaggerate like a professional. He is very picky, and he does not like mustard. Or
Jimmy,
ketchup.
you don't like mustard?
No mustard, no ketchup, no mayonnaise, no pickles, no onions, no like nothing, like no relish, like nothing.
What do you eat?
If it's a traditional, if it's like an adult condiment, no. Actually, the only condiments that I know of off the top of my head that he likes is barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
I think he's down for barbecue sauce, but I think outside of that, I think that's like the literal only condiment in his life. And when I say literal, I mean I'm not exaggerating.
Just hates condiments.
He's not a condiment guy. Never was. So he's a vegan now, but back in the day when neither one of us were on any kind of special diet, like he just would eat very simply, like no condiments. Everything was plain. Everything was just whatever. I don't know.
So you guys are pretty similar then.
In that respect, yeah. I'm like way, but like I'm noticeably way less picky food wise growing up than he was.
Still.
Yeah. But we had similar, yeah.
What about Kelly?
We're similar in a lot of ways. Like we both will wash our hands when we get greasy fries on them, right? Like so we're similar in that way too, which is always good because anytime someone calls me out for being crazy in that kind of way,
You just know.
I can be like, Jimmy, if you were in this situation, blah blah blah, and he's like, oh yeah, I would do what you did. I'm like, okay, cool. Kelly, she's a little more risky, I think, with the condiments than Jimmy.
She likes a nice aioli here and there.
I think she would be in for an aioli.
Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
How about a nice Dijon mustard?
A Dijon?
Wow.
I don't know that I don't have a memory of her liking mustard.
Oh.
I think maybe mustard's bad, Jay, and
I think
you're wrong.
I have a
That's
feeling
not true. So many people love mustard.
Your family just didn't like mustard, and
Possible.
so you didn't either. And that's a joke.
Just really Trumpy right now. Yeah.
Is that Trump?
It was
Sounds
a
like
little.
a Johnny Carson.
Oh, it's probably more of that. Yeah, it's probably more Johnny Carson. Yeah. But why are we talking about this?
Because fucking mustard, dude. It's great.
Yeah, for me, corn dogs or hot dogs, it's ketchup all day, only forever.
It started from fashion. Actually, we're talking about fashion.
Or I'll put cream cheese on a hot dog.
Tight pants.
Seattle dog.
Overalls.
Overalls, yeah. So
I'm going back in time.
yeah, I'm down for some overalls. I think this fall. So we're about to
What do you
get.
mean fall?
I don't eat pants after May 18th. I don't know. Did I say eat pants?
Yeah.
I meant to say wear pants.
Okay. I don't need pants after Labor Day. Because it's summer, baby.
Yeah, like so me and Betty were just talking about this today. How girls like to shower in lava and men like to shower in hot water. And
It's an overgeneralization, but yes.
oh, certainly not true for everyone. But she was talking about how she saw someone post a meme about it.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, this is us or whatever. And I was like, and then when our shower was over, I opened the door and like the cold air comes in a little bit. And it's like she hates it so much. And I was like, we're like the opposite. And I'm like, I'm a little bitch about the heat and you're a little bitch about the cold. And like,
Now that's a man and woman dichotomy,
yeah.
if I say so.
But I am like when summer rolls around, like I'm honestly the worst. Like I hate being hot. I really hate it. It feels bad to sweat without earning that sweat. That's what I'm like. You have to earn your sweat. If it's hot enough to where being outside will make me sweat, I don't like that.
I guess I'm just so...
It's just that it
I
comes
guess
with
I have
sunshine
such,
and
like,
fun
this-
activities, so it tricks people into thinking the heat is good.
I have an ego that I just think I earned all of that.
What do you mean?
That sweat. You say you didn't earn it. Well, I just,
Oh, you think you earned
I just
it?
earned it. I did enough.
You're in the sweat.
I earned that sweat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I would way rather be warm than cold. And I've had this argument with a lot of people.
I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone they say that. Because are you laying in bed putting more blankets on until you start glistening? Absolutely not. Which means you're a liar.
No, but I can't get...
I've never said that before.
I
but
can't
kinda
like get
liked it.
comfy being cold.
Yeah, you can. You can add more layers and then be comfy.
But that's becoming warm. I don't know.
That's becoming neutral. Nobody likes cold or warm. We all like middle.
Right.
That's.
I just like
But
su-
everyone's like, oh, I like the heat. And
I
I'm like,
like-
no, you like the sunshine.
I like the summer.
I agree with that 100%. I love the summer.
And I like the energy that comes with it.
100% agree.
I also like wearing less clothes.
I agree with that too.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the summer's fantastic. Everything you said is fantastic. But being hot feels bad just like on its own, independent of every other good thing about the summer. It's because if you're hot, you're too hot. There's no such thing as being the right amount of hot. Because if you feel hot, you're too hot. If you feel cold, you're too cold.
is there? Well, yeah. I think people just like to have. People want to be in between about 60 and 80, and never beyond that.
Yeah.
But I don't like.
That's why Jimmy lives where he lives. That's literally their weather.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's just 75 to 80 around.
Mm-hmm.
Sign me up.
Sign him up.
Wait, when are you going to Hawaii?
August 22nd through the 28th.
What island?
Hawaii.
Fart.
Hawaii Island. No, I think Oahu.
I'm just gonna go.
Sorry if I'm wrong. I'm bad at this, you guys. I'm so bad at Hawaiian Islands.
This just in. I'm crashing your wedding, Jimmy.
Oh,
Here's why. Danielle lives on that island.
she does. Oh, she does. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you guys get married. I will take paparazzo pictures in the
From the bushes.
bushes.
Yep, we can get you up in a nice coconut
I'll
tree.
sell
up
them
inside the
as
tree.
NFTs.
Uh-huh.
And tag me. But I want to go to Hawaii, and I was gonna go with Jared and Rel recently because they're gonna be there for 3 months.
You and I before
3 weeks.
Yeah, keep going, cutting you off again.
Oh yeah, that thing.
I guess it were. I guess you're done.
No, they're just visiting her family, and her family is like a lot of old people. Like they have a 101-year-old aunt, and so they're like, when you come here, you're staying here. You're not hanging out with anybody.
It will not be fun.
Yeah.
You will be in Hawaii.
So they're doing like a lot of like close family, like into the woods and on a boat thing. So I wouldn't really be welcome over there.
I see.
But I really wanted to go. I have never been. And Danielle's been in Hawaii for like 6 months now. And I'm like,
dude. So you and I talked about this too. When Danny moved over there, I told you, I was like, me and you are going to visit Danny together. It's going to be amazing.
it'll be great.
Yeah. And then the pandemic was like,
You don't want to do this.
it was like,
And we were like, no. We like really do. And the pandemic was like, you're never going to want to do this. And we were like, we really do though, please. And it was like, we're like, what are you doing? Are you hurting me? Are you hurting me?
I will say that I don't know. We are playing. I mean, we're leaving the place we're staying for the hotel. We're leaving Thursday.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. When is it again?
August 22nd through the 28th.
Yeah, I have like 3 weddings.
Yeah, that
Never
makes
mind.
sense.
Damn it.
I was just gonna say that like the Thursday, we're leaving Thursday morning. So from Thursday morning for all day Thursday, all day Friday, we have a couple days to do other stuff.
22nd through the
28th.
Yeah, I have a wedding on the 27th and 8th and one on the 21st. So that won't be what I'm doing.
No.
In fact, I have another. Whoa! I have to pee now.
You have to pee?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
Well, you're gonna talk about stuff.
What should I talk about?
You're gonna. Oh, well, it's an ad now, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's just up to you. Since you're the one ruining the podcast, you have to decide what I talk about. You're like, that's
You get to make an ad for bladder extenders.
Oh my god. This is a nice stretch of an ad. Oh, does your friend always leave your podcast in the middle of it because his bladder's the size of a thimble? Well, you're in luck because we have a product that is going to revolutionize not only your friend's life, but the relationship you have with this friend. And as you heard, it is called bladder extenders. Now, you might be asking yourself, how does a bladder extender work? And I'm glad you asked. A bladder extender is much like a camel pack that you would wear for a hike. But instead of holding water, it holds pee. I don't know. It's a good product though, and I really believe in it a lot. And if you get it, I get a commission. Mainly it's about that. Like it's not so much about the bladder extender existing or not existing or being a good product or bad product. Mainly it's about you guys buy bladder extenders and I get a commission. And so just buy one. You can white elephant it. I don't care. Anyways, Jay's back.
Yeah, we're back. And no, I don't wash my hands when I pee.
So the don't remember asking, but thank you for telling us.
People want to know.
Do they? Oh, I want water. He's drinking water, and I forgot I had water. I've been thirsty for like 20 minutes.
What I was thinking was like, okay, people do podcasts all the time. I know I listen to some where people don't go pee.
Or they edit it out.
Or, no,
Okay.
they don't.
Yeah. They don't.
They don't do that, Brian. They're
Yeah.
truthful.
Yeah.
Like, are you just not supposed to drink anything while you're on the podcast? I feel like it's a perfect time to just keep drinking stuff.
Man, I just think everyone's body's different. Some people, like for me, it's pretty not difficult to go hours without peeing.
But I'm hydrated.
No, I know. I just think that's how your body is. It's not a problem.
I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. I'm embarrassed.
I really wish I had bladder extenders.
Oh, I can't wait for you to listen to that one.
Yeah. Is it good?
I bailed on it a little bit. I was trying to describe how bladder extenders work, and like the lead-in was good, and then I was like, it's like a camel pack that you wear when you go hiking, but and then I was like, you know what? I don't know how it works. It's not really that important, but I get a commission if you guys buy these things. So then I just started talking about that.
Buy them.
Yeah,
He's got them. You want them.
they're real. You want to talk about aliens?
Sure.
I think you're on a short list of people that I'm excited to talk aliens with. A lot of people wouldn't be that fun to talk aliens with because they're not as imaginative or open-minded as you. And first of all, I'm not even going to ask you. You believe that there are aliens.
Yeah.
I knew that. For my whole life,
Call me
basically,
crazy.
For a long time, I was always on the hill. I was dying on this hill of there are no aliens because, and people were like, "Are you kidding? The universe
Because you can't see them.
Thank you. That's what I said.
If I can't see that, then it ain't there. So Europe might not even be there either.
Yeah, hide and seek is a scary game. You could disappear.
Object permanence is crazy.
Object permanence. That little kid saying object permanence is crazy. Anyways, my whole spiel was like, I know the universe is massive, blah blah blah, but the conditions necessary for life to form, I always felt were like so stupid specific that maybe really this was the only time it happened.
Yeah.
But I'm slowly leaving that hill.
I think scientists
And I just
also slowly left that hill. Slowly.
Yeah, I just think that like, yeah, they're probably out there, but I think the more fun conversation is like,
What do they like to buy at the gas station?
intelligent life.
Yeah.
That's a more fun
course.
because like microbes on Jupiter's moon, like great. Like when that happens and we get there and we find that, which I think will happen, who cares? Like I'm not going to be that excited.
Here's why, though. Here's why it's exciting, is to know that within a solar system, 2 planets during a given period of time
Yeah,
have life on it.
right.
That means the chances of other solar systems having life are way higher.
Way higher.
Way higher.
True. So, and there's some of the more interesting things though are like when you get into crazier theories. That's where it becomes a more fun conversation.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's real or where our science is wrong about some of this is not the fun part.
Like, who gave Tutankhamun that space dagger?
Yes, who gave 2,000-pound rapper Common
Yeah.
that space dagger?
Why is he 2,000 pounds?
Because he's 2-ton common.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Dude, that was
We're
a
fine.
brain blaster, dude. Mm-hmm. 2-ton
All
common.
right, so on the board here we have aliens.
Common.
Then we have question mark. Exist? Question mark. Let's talk about the next one. Are they on Earth yet? Have they ever been to Earth?
Yeah.
Has an alien ever been to our planet, Jay?
Built things here, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit, I know they've been here, dude. I seen them.
And how do you know, Little Bootsy?
Oh, 'cause I seen them.
And Little Bootsy, just to clarify, where did you see encountering these aliens?
Upstairs.
This is just like in this building.
Right up there.
Those
On God. No, yeah, I think that they exist. Yes, intelligent. We're talking intelligent life aliens.
we're not talking about microbes anymore.
Are we talking intelligent? Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
Could drive a car.
They could drive a space car.
Sure.
It's George Jetson
Yeah, intelligent life as in
and his wife.
I would say like at least somewhere between us and our smartest animals. Anywhere but so between like halfway between what's the smartest animal, like a dolphin? Like halfway between us and the dolphin, anything there and up.
Then they got to be, I think, twice as smart as us to be here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like twice.
Yeah, so I guess those are I was qualifying what we're talking about but you're right. It wouldn't
That's like the same argument I had in my
wouldn't
head.
work at all. You're right.
Are we talking about this kind or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, they couldn't have gotten
Yes,
here
I
if
think
they're
they
a little bit
exist.
smarter than a dolphin.
Yes, I think they've been to Earth.
Oh, very nice.
I think one of my favorite arguments or strong points of
Sure.
belief is that one. I can't remember what it's called. It's like this line that goes around the world. It's not the equator. It's like a slanted line where like the pyramids all line up. So do the ones in South America. So does the eye of the Sahara Desert.
Agamotto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all line up.
Are they what are the drawings, like the space drawings in South America? Like the huge drawings that just were like drawn with such precision. They're very famous.
Machu Picchu?
No.
I don't know what drawing you're talking about.
If I give you temporary permission to use your phone, can you handle it?
I don't know. I might just start calling people.
That'd be fun. No, just Google giant or just like drawings.
Is this really all the information you have?
Just type in giant drawings in South America. You'll literally find it.
I'm just going to go giant drawings.
It'll probably work, honestly. They're like drawn in fields from space. They're huge. But like the straightness.
We're gonna throw this up on the green screen.
That's a drawing of a giant.
The drawing of a giant. And believe it or not, that is the entire page.
South America, huge drawings.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Of a spider or an ant?
What are they called? Is it giving you the name of those?
Nazca lines?
Thank you. Yes, that's the Nazca lines. So
Nazca lines.
the precision of those and like the perfect straightness of those lines, that's an argument for aliens for a lot of people.
Yep.
The
Oh,
pyramids,
this is the famous one, the bird.
Yep.
Yeah, those lines are cray,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, and that's pretty
A
wild.
spider, a bird, a crane with the long neck. It's aliens.
Bird.
There's a
We
monkey
combined
too.
the spider and the bird.
There's also a monkey.
There's a lot of them.
Wow, there's a lot of these.
So you think aliens have been here ancient times
think-
building things?
yes.
Because that's the next question.
Here's my actual real life theory.
Yeah. I
Like I was giving you a fake life
Yeah,
theory.
you're giving me some.
I think that there has been. Well, I know there's been like many ice ages that we've had,
We do know that.
and in one or two of them, we've lost an entire library of knowledge of a previous civilization that was still human.
Yeah, we should have made the library tougher.
Yeah, or like in a satellite. I don't know.
Yeah, we're off track. The point is we lost a lot of info.
Yeah, and I think that civilization knew about aliens or had help
Encountered them
or were them.
or were them.
Yeah.
That brings me to the last question, and then we can just kind of freestyle all this. Disguise. So you'll notice this says disguised.
Yeah.
So this could either say disguised or disguises.
Could. If
Are there
slash in the middle?
disguised aliens
Grammar.
around
Today?
today?
Ooh, I don't know.
You think all of us, all the humanoids on this planet are from Earth, huh?
I think it's weird because we know that there are spies from Russia.
Well, you're wrong.
Exclusive update.
Rip off my skin on the stream.
There's spies from Russia in America, like trained as a young child to come here and report and be that person, and no one knows. And I think there's somewhere around like 2,000, 3,000 still.
So there are disguised
doing their
people,
job.
but
Right.
yeah,
Just to know that exists.
yeah.
And that I or anybody I know could never find that out.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Yeah, maybe.
Why not the director of the CIA also just have like a little extra boner?
That's the only difference anatomically from these aliens.
Yep, they got 2 boners.
2 boners, not 2 wieners. Always boners.
Yep.
So there's an extra one, and they're always hard.
Yep.
That's easier.
2 fat antennas right out of the front of your body. Because you don't get pregnant through physical contact anymore. It's radio waves.
But you still make it as
Give me that 50 hertz. Oh!
You're still the director of the CIA, though.
Still the director of the CIA.
No problem, sir. We don't mind whatever's going on down there. Not our business.
Yeah. And you say, you're damn right, Sullivan. See you tomorrow.
And then Sullivan's on his way out. He feels a little bit of gigahertz and likes it.
Yeah. But then he also gets in his car and for some mysterious reason forgets the whole day.
Oh, my God. I think that we did good with our alien noises.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
just think we lost it. I
why?
think that we had
why just like build some pyramids and leave, man?
Because that's not just what they did.
Why stack rocks and bounce?
I think that's not just what they did.
That's all they did. That's all they said they did.
Here's what I think maybe happened. There was a civilization that the pyramids were a part of.
Yeah.
And then Atlantis was also a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And so was the South American Aztecs.
El Dorado.
Aztecs.
Sure.
What is that city?
Tenochtitlan.
Nah, yeah, that's that.
Was I right?
Maybe.
That's a wild thing to have in my brain if I'm right.
I think you're right, though.
I think I'm close to right.
Google it for us. Jarvis? Yeah, I think there was like a couple of like hubs and cities when the human life was young.
Yep.
And either they helped us become smarter and who we are now,
Yeah.
or we were that all along.
So what if that? So okay, what if this happened? I just came up with this. So what if they arrived to a planet where the most intelligent thing they can find is more or less just like an ape, you know? And they stay here for thousands of years teaching these apes. Like they take some of these apes and then they're doing like experiments and like seeing how smart, how much they can teach these apes to do new things. And then they just basically came to our planet to do science, like long-term science experiments, and created the human race.
Yeah.
And that's why there's still apes and people.
Yep. And why
It's either that or the
missing link
mermaids.
is kind of hard to find.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess like if I was like literally at gunpoint and the all-knowing universe had its finger on the trigger, and if I get it wrong or right, it determines my fate, I would guess that aliens have not visited Earth.
That's your real guess?
That's my real guess.
Wow.
I just think people can do math and geometry.
I just think that the sudden explosion of...
My explanation, I love how simple my explanation ended up being.
I just think people can do math.
In geometry.
In geometry.
Yeah, I think they can.
Which is a form of math.
Right. That's okay.
True.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's more fun to have the aliens being built by pyramids or whatever, or at least help or something like that. Or
have you heard of like the whole Anunnaki theory with the how humans are obsessed with gold and this character that always shows up in the Egyptian fucking things?
Yeah.
I mean, part of the theory is that we were an experiment, like a CRISPR experiment, like taking their DNA and mixing it with ours.
Yep.
And then creating these slaves, us, that mined for gold because they needed it, because gold is the best electricity conductor.
Then why didn't they take it, Jay?
They took the gold.
I have the gold right here.
Hello.
That's the sound of pure gold, my friend. That is not what this table would sound like if it was made of gold.
It'd be
it wouldn't sound like much. It would be like a dull, just kind of. Yeah. Anyways.
They create us to mine for gold.
Yeah.
And then they said, thanks, losers. We out.
Yep.
And that's why they built the pyramid, is so that we could bring the gold to the pyramids.
Okay, so we were to bring the gold to the pyramids
Yeah.
so they could take the gold on their ships because they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we worshiped them because they were crazy. What the fuck?
Would you look at it from two new perspectives? A, what would cause you to go to a new planet? Let's say that humans figure this out and we don't kill ourselves before we're able to leave the planet. And
Yeah.
why would we go to a new planet first? And then the other perspective is pretend you're one of these ancient Egyptians, or just you're you. Yeah. And aliens show up now and do like insane stuff. And even we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're not like a threat. They're mostly helpful, if anything. Are you going to worship them?
Yeah.
Didn't skip a beat. Yeah. Because I'm not.
I don't know. I never grew up with the capacity to worship. So
Thank you for saying that, by the way, because I've always had a problem with this. I'm gonna minor little soapbox for a second. Growing up a Christian and being raised with Christian values and stuff like that, I was always pretty annoyed with the whole like either you convert or go to hell
Oh yeah.
that vibe, because to me, being able to believe in something without proof is a straight up like faith. That's what that is. It's faith.
Yeah, it's faith.
It's a straight up personality trait. It's not different than any other personality trait that you have that is like, some of them are harder to change than others, but they're all just kind of like things that make us unique and make us us. I think it's a personality trait. Like I have no problem being like,
I think some of it's
I
kinda
can
out
have
of your
faith in
like
people
it's out
or
of control.
teams or like I can believe in stuff without evidence. I can
Right.
have faith. Like that's easy for me. But I know a lot of people, like Betty's a good example. She's anecdotal. Like she needs evidence and logic and reason to believe in something.
Right.
And I'm like even like in other people, like she doesn't like have like, oh, I have all the faith in the world in you, Brian. She's like to her, she's like, I don't know, you haven't fucked up too bad so far. I guess you're doing good. Like
Good evidence.
Whereas like I look at it like I truly believe that Jay Curry can live the stupidest, richest, best life you can imagine based on the amount of talent he has in him. And granted, I do have evidence for that one, so that's maybe not the best example. But like believing in people without evidence is something that I'm capable of, and I think it's all personality based. I think faith is a personality trait. End of soapbox.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you said like I didn't have it within me to do that, I was like, thank you.
Yeah, I just don't think. I mean, I think I would like. I know I would change my behavior.
Yeah.
I'd probably act a lot different knowing that something is here now.
Because I think that there's a lot of people that tell themselves and others that they believe in God or whatever, that in their hearts feel different.
That's different though.
I don't think it is.
Well, because
They don't have the personality. They can't do it. They can't. They're not able to think that, to look at the world that way, because that's not their personality. That's not who they are.
It's not believe. Okay, but the believe in God versus the worshiping of it.
Those are different.
Two different things.
Very different. Yeah.
And that's kind of what I was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worship aliens. But
Yeah,
I'm
no, I'm
for
not.
sure believe them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If they're here, I'm gonna believe they're here.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. So I think that I don't know. And then why would you leave? Why would you come for the gold and leave? There's still a lot of gold here.
I'm guessing that it was to pit stop.
A pit stop
Yeah, they're like, hey, there's gold on that planet. We should dip.
for like 1,000 years.
Well, imagine like you go to like Portland from Seattle, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple places you stop to get gas.
Yeah.
Why would you leave there?
Because you got your gas. But like think about the scale though. Like where do you come from where 1,000 years or 500 years or even 100 years is a pit stop? Like
That's the mind blowing shit.
I guess. I mean, beings could exist on that scale, and that are just like, to them it's like no big deal.
But then there's also stuff like, like there are scientists who go down to the Antarctica and they just fucking live and do science down there.
That's true.
Ew.
Ew.
No, that's fucking horrible.
That's true. And like whenever we do leave the solar system,
There's people who are studying fucking ants in the jungle.
Yeah. I could see
insects.
I could see us planning a trip though, like where we like have this like incredible ship that's so good and like, but we gotta fuel up. We plan it to where we have to stop at Neptune or whatever and suck the certain minerals out of it to fuel up the jet and keep going, and maybe that's going to take 5 years. That wouldn't stop us from doing it. We would do it.
Yeah.
Like, so I could see that, actually. So it's real.
What if they meant to be here longer, and then the ice age happened? They're like,
That could be.
it's killing everything.
It's all very chilly, and now I'm dead.
This is bad. Bad news bears.
Chilly dead aliens.
And then home base was like,
Abort. Leave them.
and then they didn't kill us. So we're like, we must now search for treasure.
Or what if their bodies just like don't last in our dirt and stuff? Like whatever they're made of. Like what if they're like jellyfish that walk around and then when they die they fully
So you're referring to the
decompose.
nitrogen-based theory?
Not completely, but like
Well, you know, hydrogen-based life forms and nitrogen-based life forms can get along in the same atmosphere, but not as long. You see, they are different.
in my experience and the research I've done in the books that I've read,
Oh yes.
I've learned over the years that in fact many different life forms, both carbon-based and otherwise, can in theory exist.
Oh yes.
And in some of these situations, the life form in question may or may not have a skeletal structure in the way that we think of it now.
right.
They may rely more on an exoskeleton to hold their form.
Indeed, yes.
But additionally, they could in fact entirely decompose in our environment upon their death.
Yes.
And so the question then becomes, did they in fact, they could have, then crashed here, stayed here, and, died and remain. And we have no proof, we have no evidence, we have no remains.
proof. Yes.
So
The excavation
this
proves
is something that me and my colleagues have been discussing quite a lot lately.
Right.
I do need to get different glasses. These ones seem not to stay where I want
Yes.
them, to.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
silicon, computer-based,
Batteryoids.
artificial intelligent aliens,
Hmm.
capable of doing everything you and I are doing and more. And yet, through the sands of time,
Yes.
rubbish.
And more, you say.
Do you think an Intel processor will last under the 10,000 tons of an ice block scraping across the earth? No.
That's not where you go. The sands of time. Rubbish. That's where you got me. I felt like I probably sounded smarter. I was saying some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering how it even followed up. I honestly thought I lost my accent. You went on so long.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a thing, though. Like, they could just decompose. Like, they just aren't made to last. Like, dinosaurs,
Yeah.
humans, dogs, everything with a skeleton, basically.
Here's the other cool thing that we haven't talked about it yet at all.
Yeah.
What I think might be an actual possibility just the way the universe physics work.
Yeah.
Just different dimensional creatures.
This is like... So this is kind of interesting to me. Like, I'm a big sci-fi dork that loves this conversation and this kind of talk. But when we start talking about alternate realities and different dimensions, my brain just kind of goes... I don't know.
I think that, imagine we remain 3D creatures, but that we learn how to fold light or whatever so that we can access other 3D realms,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
That's all they're doing. They just go, well, there's a planet. We could get there if we do this with the math and the kyber crystals.
Yeah. I just think that like those types of conversation, like there is no limit to those. Like once you go beyond our dimensional existence, now it's a limitless possibilities. And when you have no limits to your possibilities, there are no parameters for the creativity or for the imagination to exist within. And now I'm like I lose interest because I'm like it could be anything.
writing poetry.
Yes.
Get out of my classroom.
Like it loses like once there's no parameters, then I kind of lose it a bit. That's why I don't like things.
But they are parameters based on science that we do know.
But we have no evidence of 2D or 4D or 1D creatures.
No.
So
No.
it's theories that make
But I mean,
a
like,
little
we're
bit of
kind of
sense.
four-dimensional. We're just, like, moving through the third dimension.
Like bending light, the best way we can explain it is by literally folding paper at the moment.
We don't know how.
Right. We can theorize it with folding paper.
But I think that's the cool part is like we know it exists because we move through it. It's how time works. We're just slice by slice going through this other thing that is essentially already there. We're just
See, that's the thing though is
space-time is
we
like
don't
a
know that it's
fabric.
already there.
It is though.
How do we know that?
Because that's the science behind it. The Big Bang was like what, a popcorn kernel to the size of the universe in like 0.0004 seconds. There was no time involved. It was just
Right. If that's how we got here.
if that's how it happened.
Yeah.
When we all know
Which,
It's
given
'cause-
our current science, is a pretty good guess. But
it's because someone fell asleep and they started dreaming. Here we are, baby.
so back to the hypothetical all-knowing universe has a gun to your head. Right or wrong, you die or live.
I'd say the trick's
If someone
on you.
says-
I've always chose the right answer. You know this because I am you. You are me. We are one. And
I
then,
would try 42.
and then everything goes white, and it's me and Dumbledore standing in the crossing, King's Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With a little buffalo wing Voldemort on the ground.
Except for I'm not as good in the heart, so I do a full like I'm running like a 9-year-old into a puddle, just stomp that fuck.
But the question they asked you this time is the Big Bang Theory correct? I'm saying no, and I think I'm living.
What is the theory then?
Oh, I just don't think we know. Like I'm not. I would be shocked if we're right about any like that at all. Like I feel like we're way too stupid to. Like I feel like given what we think we know now, it's like a really good theory, and like based on the knowledge we have, like I'll roll with it. But I mean, the first rule of science is that nothing is fact, and it's just the most accepted recent theory.
Is that the first rule of science?
Mm-hmm. The second rule of science is matter cannot be created or destroyed. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about the numbers of the rules, but one of the major rules of science is that nothing is like a fact.
Right.
It's like we use the word loosely,
It's our most
but it's the most
solid theory or whatever.
Yeah, it's the best theory we got going. And I feel like for something that's that far out of our realm of capability of thinking and understanding about how existence began, there's just no way we get it right.
But then that's also like
That's just so cocky to think that
same
we
thing as
know
saying-
how we got here.
but also like if you don't think that happened, then how can you think at the same time that it didn't?
I'm just happy to say I don't know.
Well, me too.
Yeah, like I'm just happy with that. Like as a human race, I think we should be happy being like, Big Bang Theory's best we got. We have no idea though.
I think it's always there. It always has been. It always will be. That's what I believe.
What is?
Everything.
Oh yeah.
That's what I also think is God.
What about like you said like time is already there.
That's all of it.
So, but what if it's not? What if each moment is being created on the spot?
Well,
Like as it happens for the first time. Like there is not a future version of me yet. Like the word that I haven't said my next word till now. It wasn't nothing's inevitable. Nothing is predetermined. Nothing is fate. There is no version of it until you get to it.
that'd be cool.
I think that's what's happening.
No. I think no matter what you do,
But either way, all these conversations have the same problem because they have to exist within some sort of space or realm or dimension or whatever. And that's the part we have no idea about. Like, what does this time exist within? What does the universe exist within?
a void.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like the high level stuff like that loses me.
Cannot
a bit because
imagine it.
It can be anything.
That's so cool to me, though.
Yeah.
That there's shit that really without we would not be here, that we just fully cannot comprehend.
Yeah. I think that's cool. I think that is really cool that we're smart enough to wonder about stuff that we are completely incapable of answering. Oh, yeah. I think that's interesting.
Like angels.
Demons.
Hell doesn't exist, by the way.
I'd be pretty surprised if it did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I read somewhere recently about it.
But do you believe in souls?
There was a clickbaity article about why hell was invented. I don't know.
Okay. I know that the article is talking about
But it
why
was
the
like-
concept of hell is invented, but I'm picturing why did we make that place?
Yes. There was too many assholes in heaven. So I think, from what I remember, it was like just a poor translation of the outskirts of Sodom or Gomorrah, one of the early cities in the Bible.
Yeah.
One of the outskirts was like where the trash was put, like where the excrement, the waste.
Yeah.
And it was like Heller.
Helios or something like that. Yeah.
And it was translated to hell. And then the concept was like, that's where bad people goes. When it was just thought of as like, you're being excommunicated
Yeah.
from the Golden City or whatever.
Mesopotamia.
And that got translated to you. If you do not get your baby baptized, they will burn forever in darkness.
Yeah. People are really bad at the telephone game.
Fuck.
It's crazy.
Fuck.
Like we're really bad at the telephone game.
Yeah, we don't want people saying the right thing either.
Nuh-uh. We don't.
You said this? No. I said something worse.
But I feel like this, so I'm going to say this.
What were your ancestors telling you to do for 1,000 years? Yeah, just completely stop or we're going to commit genocide.
Yep.
Cool.
It's up to you, though.
It's up to you, though.
We'll do the genocide. We're happy
we'll
to
do the genocide.
We're happy
do the
to
genocide.
Yeah, we'll do it.
No, keep doing it.
We're here now.
Keep speaking that language. Yeah, no, we'll just kill you all.
We like it.
Oh, now you want to speak our languages. Okay, thank you. Get on board. Jesus Christ.
Could have
Say
done
it.
that a
Say
lot
Jesus
faster.
Christ. Say Jesus Christ with me. Fuck.
Like how you use his name in vain
Yeah.
and then like get them on board. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that people are wild, man.
People are fucking wild. That's okay, so. As far as like what I would want and what
Go back to my other question, super quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to breeze past it. Souls. Do you believe in souls? Like inexplicit, like something science can't explain that makes a person a unique person.
Yes, but I think it's
Do you think it dies when they die though?
no.
So then where does it go?
I think we're all one.
You either gotta go to Denny's,
I think we're all
you gotta
one.
go to Blockbuster.
I think we are all one.
Only one Blockbuster left.
There's only one.
Yeah.
I think the best way I could describe it is if the universe was something that we could tangibly imagine
Yeah.
all time, and it was a balloon,
Okay.
a stretchy balloon,
Sure.
and you poke your fingers through this balloon, all your fingers are making little finger shapes on the inside of the balloon.
Yep.
All
Easy
those
to picture.
fingers are individual little pieces of the balloon,
Uh-huh.
but they're all you,
I see what you're saying.
you know?
Yeah.
Like you poke all your fingers up through a silk blanket. That's all these different
I mean, I could
characters.
see like it'd be hard to.
They're all just the same. I think that's what I think. That it's all.
So I can prove you're right.
We are all the universe experiencing itself through different bodies.
I mean, you know you're right
I do.
because it's at least from one perspective, which is that everything. And it's incredible that we're this far along, that we understand things at a molecular and beyond level. Everything's made up of atoms.
Mm-hmm.
And no two atoms are actually even touching each other.
Ever.
So I used to be really annoying in like high school.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
You can't touch it. It's impossible to
I'm not
touch
touching
anything.
you.
You can't do it. It's like, okay, well,
I'm
our
simply
definition of touching,
exerting
you're doing it.
a negative force from my electrons to your skin.
There's a tiny yap.
Bing.
And that's what I told the principal, but I still got in trouble for touching that girl's butt.
Yeah. Because she was like,
Touch my butt.
touch my butt. And you're like, I'm not.
I shouldn't. Anyways, yeah, everything's made up of atoms that are kind of all like
Jumbled.
crumbled. And so like as far as us being all jumbled atoms and the planet's jumbled atoms and the moon's jumbled atoms and then between spaces are jumbled atoms. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, also, like, I don't know, man. Some fucking spooky shit happens all the time with, like, brains and, like,
That's true.
synchronicity.
That's really true.
You know, like, you see these little spurts of invention around the world. Like, 1 year, everybody around the world comes up with, like, a new idea, and it's the same idea all around the world.
How about, okay, so how are we doing on time? It's a little bit of a long one.
Hello? Are we good?
Yes, you're fine.
Okay.
All right,
We
cool.
got the go ahead from our producer.
Awesome. Glad to have Lucifer on board. Gets a bad rap, that guy.
He does get a bad rap, man.
But so question related to this conversation, and it seems like a natural progression from Aliens. I firmly believe dragons were real. I'm 100% convinced dragons were real.
Because they were in Breath of the Wild.
I've never played that game, but that is why.
Oh, buddy.
I don't have a Switch, you know this.
I'd let you borrow it, honestly.
I never played any Zelda game in my life. I was not a Nintendo kid.
I thought we were friends.
I was a Sega kid.
Ugh. Sega.
Exactly. Sonic, baby. Get out. Like Vector Man.
Vector Man was sick, dude.
Madden. Let's go.
Whatever.
The Olympics, like the Sega Olympic Games, like California Games.
You lost me 2 games ago.
California Games. I gotta get you back. Remember, like the hacky sack. You could play hacky sack on Sega.
Surfer Safari?
Thank you. I was waiting for it. Anyways, I think dragons were real. They were drawn by every group of ancient people without being able to communicate with each other. So they're all just imagining the same exact thing.
Right.
I'm not going to give that band a free shout out. Nice try. I didn't say Imagine Dragons.
Oh.
So they're all imagining I don't think they're all imagining the same thing. I think that at some point there were like some sort of like giant flying pterodactyl leftover lizard something. I don't think they breathed fire. I'm out on that. I think that's fantasy.
A little fantastical.
But I think dragons were real, man.
Gun to your head.
Yeah, I'm saying yes on that one.
Right on. Why haven't we found any of their bones?
I think their wings...
Or have we?
So I think their wings were made of gelatin. Look, that's a great argument. Maybe because they all died in the ocean because that's what they do. That's what their kind does. When you die, you go to the ocean. Trying to come up with a good answer.
Here's a good answer.
Okay.
Aliens took them. They go
and ate them.
These guys would fucking suck at battle, so they're just gonna stay here. Thank you for fueling our ships, but we're taking your dragons. No, because they will help us defeat the Zorbnarps in the planet.
Not our dragon.
Cheekmark system.
Don't take our dragon.
And they'd be like, "You're speaking it wrong, dude. It's."
Don't take our dragon.
They left just after English was invented and the Scots got a hold of it.
They took our dragon.
I'm picturing them like loading him up into the ship, and all this guy can do is just ask him to stop, and they just ignore him pretty much.
Please don't. I've known these dragons since I was 16, sir. Where are you taking my favorite dragon? Oh no, you're taking my mom's dragon too?
Yeah, they took the dragons.
There goes the second dragon. Please don't tell me you're taking Tim's dragon. That's the biggest dragon in town. No. You're taking Tim's dragon, aren't you? Yes.
Don't take my dragon. I've got the biggest
Please
dragon in
don't.
town.
Listen to him.
Please
Please,
don't.
sir.
Please don't take my dragon.
I'd fight you if I had the energy, but I'm just gonna ask nicely.
Oh yeah, no one's got the energy for a fight. You want to get out of here?
Go grab a grog.
Okay. Tim and whoever you are,
Yeah, I don't know.
just protesting
Clyde.
but not doing anything about it.
Please don't take those.
Don't take those, please. Yeah. So dragons, I think, were maybe real,
Ooh, this here's
but I think the aliens that took the dragons ate the dragons and became lizard people, moved underground, and came up during the World War.
Dude, the
Lizard
world is
people.
hollow. So I love it when people get really into aliens and you watch those shows and they have now, like, it's now a believed thing. When you talk about aliens, there are 2 different kinds. There's the lizard people, and then there's the tall whites.
What's the tall whites? I've never heard of that.
They're like 10 feet tall and they have long white hair.
Ew.
That's like, they're like white people, but they're just tall. And that's why Hitler was fucking obsessed with it. And the whole Hitler going to Antarctica and, why they exaggerated
Hitler
that.
sounds like he was a squib that was like wanting to be a part of the magical universe, but he wasn't a tall white.
He was an artist. He was a dreamer.
So like he sounded like a squib. Like he couldn't use magic, so he could just pretend, and he was a fucking asshole about it.
And he was like, I will find them.
I will find them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall whites, dude. They moved underground when the world of man became too powerful. They moved underground. They probably took all the dragons.
They've got them in the middle of the planet right now.
There's wizards and aliens.
Aliens.
I think wizards are the people who've been here longest,
Tall whites.
and aliens are the ones who've been here longer.
Oh, that's the wrong thing to say.
What the fuck kind of math are these guys doing?
That's geometry, not math.
But for real,
Yeah.
wizards.
It's easy to think about how cartoons are invented.
Yeah.
Just us sitting on a chat. How do you not invent cartoons?
How do you
Some
not?
people look at cartoons and go, "Who thinks of that?"
Who thinks of that random noise?
And I'm like, "Who doesn't?"
Yeah. Somebody cool was sitting around
People don't.
doing cool shit. Mm-hmm. Think about this: 10-foot tall, 11-foot tall, peaceful civilization that decided y'all are too much. We're going inside the earth.
Can they have very long necks?
I think everything is longer.
Because I'm picturing the people on Camino that created the Clone War army. The Clone Army, they made them. They live on Camino.
Are you talking about the really tall foreheads?
They're really long necks. They're very tall.
I don't know.
The planet was called Camino, and they created the Clone Army in the episode 2 of the Star Wars. It was called episode 2.
I don't remember.
Clone Wars, and there's
Do you
ocean.
want me to Google it?
No, just listen to me. And there was ocean everywhere. And then Jango fought him in the rain.
Maybe that was a hint at what's really going on. Is that these wizard aliens
Yeah.
created us, the clones, during the Great Warming period when oceans were everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Tracks.
George Lucas knows what's up. He knows aliens, motherfuckers.
He knows them.
Here's what I want to know: is does Matt Groening talk about aliens? If he does, I believe whatever he believes.
Matt Groening?
Yeah,
Who's that again?
creator of The Simpsons.
Oh, that's good. That's a good call. Yeah, whatever he's in on, I'm in on.
He's been somewhere, whether it's in here or physically. He's tapped into something.
I think a lot of the psychic things that happen in The Simpsons just like make a lot of sense. Although people started photoshopping the shit out of The Simpsons. And so now every time something crazy happens, there's some really good Photoshop that looks like a 90s clip of The Simpsons. It looks all grainy in the perfect amount. Like it looks perfect. And then it's like this very specific thing, like that guy with the bull horns that stormed the Capitol that was wearing the crazy outfit. And the Simpsons picture of him started making the rounds. And like some version
I
of
knew
that
that was
picture,
fake, though.
some version of that picture looked Photoshopped perfectly as if it was an old episode. And like that's been happening for a little while now, so I'm starting to like wonder how many things that we've
there was a
thought
lot of
were
them,
an
like
episode that
the
weren't
Trump
an episode.
one, 9/11, Kobe, Britney Spears.
Kobe.
Yeah,
What happened? What did he do with Kobe?
in The Simpsons, Kobe dies in a helicopter crash
It really?
in an episode. Yeah, after he like wins a championship or something. I don't know.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's wild. What about 9/11? What was that Simpsons episode?
I don't remember. I don't watch Simpsons. People are like,
Yeah.
it's so good. And I'm like, well, some of it.
I think I think it's good. I just don't.
I just don't
I
watch it.
never. I think I would if I would have been like 22 years old in 1991. I'd probably be the biggest Simpsons fan alive.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
it just wasn't. It wasn't like I wasn't the right age when it was at its funniest. My friend Kyle loves The Simpsons. Like he's pretty much. I think he says the first 7 seasons. Everything after that was not as good. But like early Simpsons, he's all in on. He's obsessed with it. He thinks it's amazing.
Let's watch it
Simpsons?
right now.
We could eat snacks,
Join us.
please.
What were we supposed to watch?
Nothing. Did you watch Winter Soldier?
No.
Did you watch Falcon?
Nope.
You don't watch either one of them?
Nah.
Oh, you should.
But I watched Final Space, episode 1, to season 3.
Nice.
That show's fucking great.
Final Space.
Final Space.
You keep telling me to watch it.
It's so good.
Maybe I will.
It's like a space epic, but funny, but also a
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
You know what sucks?
What?
We don't have to go too far into this. Is the what's it called? Outer
Limits.
Limits.
Yeah.
Season 2 is coming out soon,
Uh-huh.
but Mr. Middleditch is having some problems.
Oh, is he?
You haven't heard about this?
No.
Oh,
Thomas Middleditch got in trouble?
some weird shit.
What's going on?
Bad workplace, sexual stuff, and then apparently he like forced his wife to have an open marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not true.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Someone was like, "Oh no, not Middleditch, the perfect man who looks like he lives in a clock," which I thought was great
That is funny.
because he does look like he lives in a clock.
He does look like he lives in a clock.
Did you ever watch him and Middleditch and Schwartz?
I never did.
It's fucking talent, dude.
I should, because I've even talked to you about like we should do that, and I've never even seen it. I've only seen the previews of it.
Get on it. But also, always cancel everybody, so don't watch it.
Yeah. I don't cancel people's work. I separate it.
Ah, man.
I don't know. There are I can't think of a lot of exceptions right now, but like I'll listen to Michael Jackson. I'll watch whatever movie with whoever in it. Like I don't cancel people's work because it's never done by one person. That's like a lot of people work hard on a certain movie or a certain album or whatever.
Also, like, canceling dead people is weird.
Yeah, for sure.
You cancel is like, well, cancer
Like,
canceled them.
I'm down to like maybe swap out a statue or something like that. But like,
yeah.
you can't be like, oh no, turns out
What does it stand for?
that freaking
What does it stand for?
yeah.
R. Kelly sort of stood for sex, and it turns out that was with underage people, so maybe don't put him on.
Take that statue down.
Yeah, take that statue down. Michael Jackson, I don't think he stood for child sex. He just did some weird shit because he was raised
It was very weird.
like a fuck. Who raised that kid?
Yeah.
Right?
No one. He raised himself.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mike Tyson. Motherfucker was trained to kill people.
I'm going to say in the universe, kind of your head universe, if they ask me about Michael Jackson, I would say I think that he thought he was being completely innocent in all of his actions around those kids. I think he was unaware of the like how bad it was and the ramifications and the long-term effects. I think he was just like he always had a kid brain.
I imagine that he died not understanding.
100%. I agree with you 100%.
I mean, like, children are sponges and they're...
Wait, stupid question.
Yeah.
Did he ever have kids?
Yeah, Blanket.
Oh, that's right. What's Blanket up to?
I don't fucking know.
Keeping someone warm.
I don't know. And wait, didn't he have more than one? I don't know.
What a name.
Blanket. Fucking cool name.
That's amazing.
What's the worst celebrity name?
Blanket. It's Blanket.
I think
It's Blanket.
I don't like Alec Baldwin's daughter's name.
What is it?
It's like a
Aleka? That'd be pretty bad. Just no X.
She's like 6'1" though. She's tall. She's taller than him.
Nice.
What's her name? It's like
I don't know. Look it up.
God damn it.
Alec Baldwin's daughter's name has always
It's
been
Ireland.
Ireland Baldwin.
I don't like it.
Doesn't roll off the tongue very nicely. Ireland Baldwin.
It's a country.
Is that where she was conceived or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's just a country.
Ireland.
Yeah, I don't like that either. It's not the worst though. It's certainly better than Blanket.
My kid's name is going to be Canada.
What about Elon Musk's kid name?
Canada? Oh, ugh.
So, did you ever seen his description of it on Joe Rogan? Sure you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, this part's this, and that part's that, and that's just A12 or whatever." Like,
HL, which is like his favorite rocket or something.
no, it was the prototype before the stealth bomber.
That's right.
That was like his favorite plane.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I saw someone break it down so that it all made it into just another way to spell Kyle, which I thought was
that's awesome.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, which brings me on to next week's or whatever next 2 weeks, whenever we do this again's topic.
Kyle
XY, the TV show.
in the Wilderness.
Remember Kyle XY?
Nope.
Didn't watch it myself, but we're gonna talk about it. We're not. We don't expect that. We did Aliens. I said Aliens. We did Aliens. We're not going to talk about Kyle XY.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
It had like a pilot and they got canceled. So you should know about it.
dude.
Yeah. It's about some robot computer kid named Kyle, I guess. Because it's called Kyle XY. It's like a science experiment related
Sounds like he was into graphs.
clone situation. They're like, turns out graphs aren't a good basis for a sitcom.
Wait, you guys don't know that y equals mx plus b?
Should have done geometry.
Should have done geometry.
Are you down to call it right there?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good note to end it on.
Thank you guys for listening. I love you. And if you made it this far, you're the best.
20 episodes.
20 episodes. That's so exciting.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And we've made it fun again by adding the YouTube element and
Segments.
yeah, so we'll keep it going. Do you want to wrap up the show with all the logistics and the following and all that fun stuff?
Yeah. We don't have a Twitter.
So fuck off on Twitter.
Yeah, just don't. But I hear it's pretty cool over there.
Yeah, we do have a Twitter, by the way. I just realized.
We do?
100%, yeah.
Oh, tweet us. See you later.